African American. But now somebody run up on you and say you should leave this place, you turn to them and say, "Where we gonna go?"
They have the American flag and the symbols of red, white, and blue, but it's black people.
Right.
So it's not. They're not repping who they are.
Right.
They're repping the country that they serve.
These leaders that don't care about their community, you know what I'm saying, that always, you know what I'm saying, just focusing on winning gold medals and championships and different things of that nature, and have no thought to the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. It's gonna come back at home.
You know, for hearing that happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Rosewood, even Emmett Till was somewhat similar. It's like once something happens to a white woman, that's the justification to kill all niggas.
At the same city, at the same time as the Klansmen, the Purple Boys had a mass march on the other in downtown, but blocks away, and did not cross paths with that.
Real Nigga University in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Clap it up. Man, we right back for another one. We just did it last night. You know what I'm saying? We just had a day or so ago, but we had to do an exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a special guest in here tonight. Here tonight. You know what I'm saying? Before I introduce this world-renowned brother. Okay. Bear with us.
Hey, while y'all waiting, man, make sure y'all thumb up the video, share it, like it, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe.
You good to go? Most High Christ. Bunny y'all ready to do whatever needs to be done. Get Bunny y'all hand. Nigga ain't work.
Even over wise.
That's right. But before, man, we introduce, you know what I'm saying, this world renowned. Now let me stop. Listen, man. Y'all know how we do it, man. Before we dive into what we need to dive into today here on the Round Table of Truth, we got to give it up to the Most High.
That's right.
The God of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. All right. Also, we got to give it up to our King, Yahweh Shah Mashiach. And of course, we got to give it up to the man with the plan, none other than Commanding General Yohana.
That's right.
I'd like to also give it up to my amazing co-hosts that rock it out with me every week. To my right, y'all know who this brother is, Officer Lamaki Yala in the building. Right. To my strong left, y'all know this brother as well. You understand, Officer Yaradan. To my far right, you understand, head of security up here in Chicago, we got Officer 5,000 Iwalum in the building. And to my far left, y'all know this brother here, you understand. Up here, we like to call him 100 hands. You know what I'm saying? Because the brother is in everything. You understand? Wearing that badass Real Nigga University leather jacket. This brother wrote all type of movies, you know what I'm saying? I won't tell you which one. I'll reveal it later on at a different time. I got to find the evidence first that all of I'll just look. Officer 1,000 my yard in the building, man. You understand? And here tonight, man, we got a special guest. World renowned, all over the world. You understand? Chemic killer. Now he goes by everybody killer.
EBK.
Right. EBK. Nigga is everybody. Anybody who want to come on and get some.
Right. Smoke?
He just deboing the whole set.
Right.
Who else wants some?
Right.
That need to be your intro, y'all. Y'all do that too. Who else wants some? They already think we gang banging.
You know what I mean?
Brother called me one day, IG, and said, "Man, y'all gang." The way you talk to me, man, that y'all gang banging. We ain't gang banging. We just men of the Lord doing what we do. You know what I'm saying?
I'm right.
Keeping it 1,000 because, of course, our people need to hear, you know what I'm saying, what we're saying. You know
Right.
what I mean? And, of course, man, we got Captain 13,000, Capt Tazaryach in the building. We
That's
can't hear
right.
us today. You understand? Yeah, so what's new? Talk to me.
Ain't shit, man. Every time I come to the city, I like to link up with my brother, my right hand, Captain Malquar. Let's give him a hand.
Yeah, right.
Midwest Monster made him, right? That's the goal. Shit like that, man. So I'm in the city, so I want to do a show with all the Akim, you know what I mean? See if we can talk about a few things going on on the internet. I think we got to stay on fire with the pace of the internet, like because every day it's like something new happens.
10 stories.
You know what I mean? Like every single day. Like even that's why I do the Car Chronicles, because every day there's some things happening, a lot going on. So I appreciate y'all letting me
quick.
wrap this up,
Man, listen, what normally is it a specific time you do the Car Chronicle?
Yeah, between 10 and 12 I start. So 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I start, and due to the high volume of calls, I usually do them for about an hour and a half.
Damn
I used to only do them like 20, 30 minutes just before I go to the gym, but now people calling in, so I do them about an hour and a half.
Now, look, Cap, y'all know how he do it. He take his what they call it?
The pre-workout.
That nigga take the pre-workout.
When I take the pre-workout, like I try to wait like an hour now. If anybody go to the gym, you take that pre-workout, they get to working.
Listen, y'all be on
go do something.
Look, y'all be on there talking about, all right, now my ears are starting to take. I said, this remind me of the brothers, because we take road trips.
Right.
In order for the brothers to stay up, they drink this thing called, what is it?
Oh, that's
C4.
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 Yeah, that's C4.
That's
Right.
pre-workout.
Yeah, that's a pre-workout.
And when they drink it, first thing I cap my
face,
the back of my head.
That shit
like
get
it's
the
crawling
going
on
on,
my
right?
finger.
That shit
I
get the
told him,
going on.
I said, oh, whoa, that.
It's meant for you to get it and push something. You got to work It's not for the sitting still.
Yeah, right. So my point of bringing up the Car Chronicles, if you have not tuned in to Captain Tazaryach's Car Chronicles, you ain't never seen a nigga get in the car and break down scriptures like this ever in your life. Why he sitting in the car?
Ever.
You know what I'm saying? And he breaking down, answering all questions. Tune in. How do they tune in to the Car Chronicles?
Just subscribe to Capt Tazaryach TV.
Okay.
And if you watch it and then a number, I just post a number in the chat.
Yeah.
Pin it to the top, and then anybody can call. So I get calls from nutbags, people that want to learn.
No doubt.
So, we just rock it out, and I just do current events. Whatever's popular, I just talk about it. And I've gotten a lot of excellent feedback from the people, which is what makes me keep doing it.
Damn right.
I'm right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Man, Cap, you one of the hardest working men in Israel. I got to get that
I
shit.
pray
Damn
somebody
right.
out working,
I'm gonna try.
playing the game. That game going till Yahweh shall return.
Yeah, I'm gonna try, but listen, I look at it like this, man. If I can't do it, I'm gonna be like, man, fuck it, man.
Nah, but y'all work in a different way. I always like my Quad, the way you build cities. I don't know if I build cities like that. You know what I mean? So we all got the gifts that we got. So my gift is being able to go out there and teach in this way. You know what I mean? You teach in your way, and it's all part about building this nation. We can't all do the same thing. So I know I'm good at this, so I just go crazy with it.
Damn
right. If I could do it every day for 2 or 3 hours, like who'd have known before I go to work out, I could just sit in the car and teach the truth, and people would, gravitate.
Answering questions that have been lingering in Black people's head for years.
That's
not powerful for the truth.
You know what I'm saying? And you'd be surprised, like the Sabbath. Like nobody knows how to keep the Sabbath. I'm learning. All these niggas is Jewish.
That's right.
Right.
They think they just gotta sit in the house, lights off, and shit. He can't even move his chair. Hey, brother, can you move that chair? No, it's a Sabbath. That's perfect.
Eating cold cuts.
If your child
eating cold cut sandwiches. I wish I would serve bread.
Your child
not having sex on the Sabbath. Can you imagine that?
That part, bro.
Not having sex on the Sabbath.
Like you said,
that's damn near the only day you might be able to have sex. Imagine you slave. Imagine you had a slavery for 12 hours. Your rib wants some Ted 5.
Right.
But you can't give it to her because you got to get up the next day.
It's Sabbath.
She knows on the Sabbath, though. You ain't got to work that day.
Right.
Can you imagine her? She gonna hate the Lord now.
Yeah, right.
He said, the Lord said, I can't give you no pleasure. So now your rib got to tolerate multiple wives.
Right.
Tolerate you going to camp. And now you can't terrify either.
Right.
She really gonna hate the truth.
She would be like,
Not my ribs. Not my ribs.
Listen, they gonna be like, this is the guy that I don't want to serve.
You know what I mean?
I do not want to serve that guy there. You know
Better
what I'm
find
saying?
out you can tear fire on the side. Okay, all right. Okay, you said I just got to do what?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Jewish niggas ain't have it right. I need to be over here. So
That's right.
you know, so it be good with the questions and stuff like that. So it always work out. So
Now, what are some of the things that you just did recently? You know, what I mean, I know you do a ton of work like
we got a documentary.
Look up.
Yeah, we got this documentary. So white people been really interested in the UPK, especially since we made that one white boy do the 50 push-ups.
Man, listen,
when
white people get interested.
Yeah,
nigga, you made it.
Yeah, it's a trip to slave mentality because if you watch it, he willingly did the 50 push-ups.
Yeah, Carnival Khan.
Black people was mad that the white man did 50 push-ups.
Carnival Khan.
We doing push-ups for the white man every day. Every day you get up and punch that clock.
That's
For
right.
$6-7 an hour, you doing 50 push-ups. So from that time, this other white boy, Tyler Oliveira, he got about 7 million subscribers on YouTube.
Damn.
Hit me up, talk about he want to come to the RNU.
He said the RNU.
He said, no, the RNU. So now I test him.
No, he ain't.
Okay.
I'm trying to come to the RNU.
Good.
So now I test the white boy, right? So I said, what's the RNU? I'm waiting for him to say. I'm gonna go take the white boy I got on my head. So the real, N-word I can't say. I said, okay, all right, he might be a decent word.
Okay.
We linked it up and it was fast because he called me maybe like February. We spoke like February 1st or something like that.
Right.
And then he was out there that following week.
Yeah.
So I linked it up with Akkad because Akkad, what I've been able to do too is
they shout out the captain of the Akkad operation.
That's another hard working brother. You know what I mean? And he running the Hebrew Academy.
This
is the second time I'm able to give the Hebrew Academy shine too. So they came out there and filmed Hebrew Academy in the snow.
Damn right.
I mean, we out there. I mean, it was cold in the snow. White boy came out there, filmed it, and I get to tell him. He asked me. He said, "What can we as white people do?" I said, "Well, for me personally, you can either empty your bank accounts or you can die."
Most High Christ.
So he said, "So you telling me we either empty the bank accounts or commit suicide?" I said, "Even better." It's on camera, so you're gonna see it. And what I like, we filmed too, because like the only thing I didn't like was there was a lot of footage that Tommy filmed that he didn't put out, but we didn't film either. This time we filmed everything. Right. So you'll get to see it on our channel as well. So I said that clean to him, and the white boy said, "There you have it, guys. We can either empty out the bank accounts or commit suicide."
Damn.
And I said that was beautiful. So we got that coming out. I got a couple of debates, most times. A couple of debates coming up on. I'm actually debating a Roman Catholic on the virgin birth. Now, the reason why I say Roman Catholic, they believe Mary was a perpetual virgin. I mean, she was a virgin before she had Christ, when she had Christ, and after she had Christ. They teach Joseph never had that tail.
That's crazy. Stupid.
Okay, yeah, that's question. So like, because y'all was trying to have brothers, right? So what? Those are cousins.
Wow.
Brothers. Yeah, they either say so. The Roman Catholic that I'm battling, he said those was cousins. Those wasn't brothers and sisters,
right?
And then some teach that these was Joseph's kids before he got with Mary.
Damn.
What?
That's insane.
But what's a trip about it? Like in Matthew 1, it says he knew her not till she brought forth Christ. So even the Bible says that he knew her.
Right. Right.
Like this is the biggest, hold up.
Damn right.
Now here's a trip. They quote Isaiah 7:14, right? Now here's a nugget for everybody. And Isaiah 7:14 it says, "Behold, a virgin shall conceive," right? So now, That's what they call what's the word? A similitude, because it's also applied to Christ,
Right.
but it's also applied to Isaiah's son, because in Isaiah the 8th chapter, his son is called Emmanuel as well.
Mm-hmm.
That virgin that's Isaiah's wife, that's his wife's second child.
Right.
It's not the first child.
Oh, God.
So they're still calling her a virgin, even though she had a child,
Right.
which goes right to what we teach. A virgin is just a young woman, whether she had the sex or not.
That's right.
So it's interesting to see what the Roman Catholic, going to talk about. Then it's another white boy. We're supposed to talk about once saved, always saved. Christians believe like once you saved, always saved.
Right.
And then that cat, no fugazi. We supposed to do an in-house battle, in-house show. Because he's in Jersey too, so that's gonna be real good.
Okay.
Right. This nigga braid. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This like all you cats that get braids, and even if you got them nasty ass dreads, you can tell shape ups is unlawful because your hairline be the fuck back here. Excuse my language. Your hairline be way back here because you shaping it up. And so even like the no fugazi, that's why they got the little piece of hair in the front. That's because they get the shape up. Instead of just braiding all that, and then you ain't never got to shape it up, because eventually the reason why they cut all of them off, because they done got so many shape ups, they fade way back.
Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah, so those are a few things that got.
I think Award, you got a question up?
Now he hit me up and he was like, because he got some live stream tonight, him and some white boy. But I don't think I could make it tonight. But he said he wanted to do one in person.
Well, the reason why you want to do it again, because that first time you shook him up. You know what I'm saying? He normally don't come back twice.
Yeah, because he hit me up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen him make a video said that him and I guess the white boy who was on the day destroyed the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Impossible. Brother, honor the ass whooping you.
Right.
You know it'd be hard. They don't want to lose their audience.
Right.
Because if you ever say you lost and your audience say, well, I ain't got to listen.
Well, he got to stick to what he good to. You know what I mean? What he good at. You know what I'm saying? Getting on there and badgering women.
He just saying he ain't met the right counter. Because he got a whole white woman.
Yeah, well, they cut him on that.
Listen, what's heavy is he be disrespecting the black woman with kids and got with a white woman with kids and had kids with her.
Right.
Nice.
That's crazy. Hypocrisy. I guess it's only cool if it's a white woman.
Right.
Exactly.
That don't even make no damn sense. So, but and these are all things, man, I got to give up to Commander Jenny Hanna for putting me in that position. General Hyman for being the baddest war general. Like I be having a whole strategy in my head, everything I'm gonna do. I'll call General Hyman, tell him about it. He be listening. Okay. And then he'll give me one comment, one thing.
Yeah.
Twist the whole thing, but the shit be so heavy, man. And I don't know a better tactician than General Hyman. General Hyman get out there and just prepare you. So
damn right. Big shout out to General Hyman. Right. Before every podcast, whenever we got something major, I call him.
Yep.
To say, sir, what's your breakdown on this? You know what I'm saying? Because once again, the wisdom that is given in the school is second to none. That's what I'm saying. And of course, it starts with Commander Jenny Hanna, but really it starts with Jesus Christ. That's right. It starts with our King, Yahweh Shah Mashiach. That's what I'm saying, which goes to show you the wisdom is what we say this every week. The wisdom is what make the man, not nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to all the generals in the ISUBK. You know what I mean? All right, where we going first? Lamar, what you got for us?
Come on. First up, we have a video of a so-called racist white boy talking about how the Mexicans should be killed.
Damn. That's
good.
It's a rough one.
Border hopper niggers.
What did you say about Mexican men?
Do you know what 1444 means?
What is it?
14 means Hail Hitler.
You have a
Don't listen.
Drunk.
Hail Hitler 1444. Look,
no,
1444. Yeah.
I'm recording him, so
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, you guys dumbass bitches don't know shit.
Oh,
Shit. Don't listen to him.
No.
Fat girl. Yeah, what? What, bitch? Put me on. Put me on. Go.
Say something about Mexicans. Say something about them.
Oh, Mexicans.
No, exactly.
Oh, we can get in a rabbit hole.
You want to know something? You ugly motherfucker. That's why you can't.
You want to know something
Mexicans.
about Mexicans?
Say something.
You goddamn beaners. should be sliced at the throat at the border. We should slice you goddamn beaners at the throat. You want to know why? Come here. Bring the camera.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, bring the
I'm
camera.
listening.
Wait. Bring the camera.
Yeah, I'm listening.
You want to know why you goddamn beaners should be sliced at the throat?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, because you guys are goddamn border hopper niggers. Border.
Wow.
You know, I got this black and brown shirt on. He put us together right there. Like, he showed the face of America, Donald. Like, that's, you might as well put Donald Trump in that video.
Damn right.
And let him say the same exact thing, because he feels like Mexicans coming across the border is a detriment to America.
Damn right.
You know, and that, and
right.
Donald Trump emboldens of white people to just come out and just be bold with their racism.
That's it.
When you think about this, you think about the Klan that came out in Lakeview in Ohio. Right? They say Cincinnati, but it really is a black city that they came from.
Yeah,
and we should expect more of this.
Yeah,
we shouldn't be surprised. Like when Zephaniah 2:1 say, "Gather yourselves together, O nation not desired." You ain't learned that we all niggas.
Yeah,
the white man gonna show you today.
Yeah,
the immigration alone show you that we all niggas. Because they ain't targeting no non-blacks, Hispanics, or Native Americans.
That's a fact.
We are not the face. We are the face. The Ukrainians ain't the face. Chinese ain't the face. East Indians ain't the face. Arabs ain't the face. We are the absolute face of it all. And that's what he emboldened. But he looked like he retarded.
Yeah, I believe he was. I believe he was just drunk. I'm coming to you, my guy. I just want to say, like you just said at the beginning, what's so powerful about the video, you know what I'm saying, is how he called them niggas at the end.
Yeah, right.
And, you know what I'm saying? So that is powerful in itself, because blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you're gonna find out that you niggas are.
Yeah,
all 12 tribes is niggas. And like Capt Tazaryach bringing out, we then all been through the same thing at some point in time. And listen, black and brown people, you look silly as hell being in opposition against one another.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We both sitting in here, America downtrodden, and we want to make each other the enemies, seeing that what this white man is doing to both of us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought that part there was heavy. My y'all.
Hey, Sluggy, sir,
come on.
And to you and Capt Tazaryach's point, sir, I read an article, I don't know if we're going over that, about what Trump's doing. So he is put a motion out there to divert funds from the military. To go to his deportation.
I was hearing about that.
Yeah, so he wants to take funds from defending America against foreign and domestic problems, and from the war fund with World War III on the horizon, he can deport more Hispanics and Jamaicans and Haitians about this country to show the level of hatred that they have for us. And then that video is heavy for everybody that wants to say, hey, eventually this problem should go away.
Right.
You know what I mean? Racism should disappear, and the younger generation, that dude looked like he was about 20-something years old. You know what I mean? The scriptures say they got a perpetual hatred for us. You know what I mean? So it don't matter what generation. It don't matter if they 16 or 60.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They 6 years old on the playground calling your child out the womb, sir.
That's right.
It's all types of story of elementary schools where they calling the kids monkeys. Little black girls and little black boys are committing suicide at 10, 12, and 13 years old because of the harassment that they're getting from their white counterparts in school. You know what I mean? So our people it's time to just give up this illusion, shake off that civil rights nonsense, that equality bull crap that we got fed by Dr. King and the Big Six and all them other failures, you know what I mean, and realize that what the ICBK is saying is true. We got to separate from these people. These people hate us, and the only chance that we got is uniting together and getting away from our enemies.
Man, get a brother in hand, you know what I mean? Listen, I ain't surprised that he, you know what I'm saying, taking the funds away from the actual military to now focus on getting rid of the immigrants, because they've been practicing war on us for forever. You understand? Like all these different things. That's what this is. The whole deportation. That's war on the Hispanics. All these different things they've been doing to so-called black people. This is war on the war on drugs. Right. You know what I'm saying? The people that's giving you the drugs is, you know, locking you up for the drugs.
Right.
You get my point, which is, but they tell you that we're waging a war on drugs. How you waging a war when you bringing it? The damn CIA was bringing the damn crack to give to blacks and Hispanics, but now you rage war. Right. It ain't war on drugs. It was war on black people at that time. That's right. Which is, we're gonna give them a drug to destroy themselves. cats gonna get rich off of this drug. You know what I'm saying? And listen, the cats who get rich off of this drug gonna be glorified by the people that they destroying. You get my point, which is one hell of a trick bag to be in.
That's a super.
You see what I'm saying? And then the cats who tons of cats that got 50, 75, 100 years, you know what I'm saying, for moving these drugs. You get my point? So it's really a no way win out.
Right.
And on the drug part, you know what make it so heavy about that? Because at the same time that cat make all that money, you know what they say, the black community is poor.
Right.
You can't tell me the black community is poor because drug dealers is making millions of dollars a year on
That's
the same
Big
black
meats.
community.
Yeah,
Big meats.
Big meats.
Everybody
Sidebar,
big meats.
nobody should ever bother 50 Cent. That's probably the worst thing you
That
can
kind
ever
of
do.
con. That definitely is. That definitely
He shut
is.
the whole BMF operation down. Like, that's the wrong cat. Like, I thought UPK was the wrong one to mess with.
Yeah.
Right. 50 Cent right there.
Yeah.
50 Cent got the concert canceled. He got the son texting him against Rick Ross and the father and all that. Just leave 50 alone.
Yeah,
But when it comes to the drug dealing, drug dealers make millions of dollars in the same community that they say is poor. Imagine if we would have never took that poison from the white man, the communities would be just fine.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't realize the trick back. Integration, what makes integration so bad is that we look at wealth now as being black empowerment. Whereas before we looked at the black family as being black empowerment. Because white empowerment is what you can pass down to your children.
Right.
Black empowerment is how much money I can make now.
Right.
We ain't even got nothing to pass down to our kids. And that's where we fail at. You know what I mean?
So Lamar, y'all give it up. You know what I mean? Lamar, damn right.
If I may, like we were talking about like the the Mexicans deported or whatever the case may be, and how Trump is going to be taking the funds away from the military to do his ICE raids or whatever the case.
Right.
It's like really they're not even really losing out on bread because those people getting deported aren't really getting deported. Our people are getting put into prisons over on the borders and then forced to do free labor the same way they just had them fighting the fires out in California just to get a lower sentence or whatever the case may be. So really they're kind of saving money by saying they're spending money.
Where they give Lamar y'all a hand. What you saying is so heavy. They're making them slaves, but also remember the spirit behind the deportation is to actually get as rid of as many of the Hispanics as possible. Because remember they're threatened by Hispanic, you know what I'm saying, people having babies, whatever the case may be, which is really what is that's the whole motivation for the deportation is these white people was worried about all these Hispanic children that's being born, which once again is one hell of a trick bag to be in and one hell of a piece of oppression to be under to where you can't even have children. Think about all the Hispanic, you know what I'm saying, adults who gonna say, well, man, you know what I'm saying, if we have children, it's a good chance that they gonna get deported or we gonna be separated. Like, man, we got to get the hell out of this place. You see what I'm saying? Like, we live in a country out where they're making it bad, make you feeling bad to procreate to bring forth life. The Lord ain't never went in the Bible and said, you know what I'm saying, this is the spirit that he wanted out on the earth. The Lord said multiply. The Lord said that the children of Israel will be like the sand of the sea.
That's right.
You wouldn't even be able to count numbers. You see what I'm saying? But we living in a place, man, where it's a burden to have a child. You know, we hate having children. And it's just one hell of a thing to be in. Go ahead, my
Cap, and just real quick to expound on what you're saying, just in case people doubt you. You know, I do my research. It's a city in Ohio.
Go ahead.
That just last week is seeking to pass a law in this city that makes it illegal to, excuse my language, illegal to ejaculate unless you are purposely trying to impregnate somebody.
When I saw that, thank the Lord, I ain't got no red.
Because you know they the only people whose death rate is higher than their birth rate. So now
where is this at?
In Ohio. So like in some city in Ohio. Well, if you bust one, excuse me, without trying to impregnate that woman, you are subject to hundreds of thousands of dollars in fine and jail time.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Like I said, I'm glad I ain't know Ohio is burnt
I wonder
up.
if prostitution is illegal out there. How they gonna battle both?
Right.
They're gonna have the underground
Well,
whole
we
road.
with you brothers with your ribs out there.
Yeah,
We got to cross state lines with the ribs. You got to go to Illinois or PA,
right?
Ejaculate,
Right.
then bring
Then
it back.
bring it back.
That is some wild shit. Y'all know you want to say something about it.
Yeah. I was just bringing it back to the topic that was at hand. I don't want when we was in a little village and we was talking to the state representative. One of the points that the sisters was bringing out is that it's sad that it's situations like this that brings the black and brown community together.
Damn right. That's right.
So I just wanted to make that point. So,
If I could add,
No, go ahead, Cap.
that's what the Lord got to do to us.
Damn right.
Listen, I remember when Christ said, if they'll do this in the green tree, what would they do in the dry tree? Like when we was in Jerusalem, we was messed up.
Right.
So now we in this dry tree. It's damn near like the oppression is the only thing that's going to force us to eventually see, like, the white man has to pull a whipping stick, because if he shows an inkling of love, that Stockholm syndrome gonna kick in. Like, maybe there's hope.
That's right.
Maybe there's something that we could think about and we could do to come together. So it's like this. If this would have take to bring us together, I'm for it in that regard.
That's right.
I'm still gonna cuss him out in the same breath.
Man, you
Damn
supposed
right.
to. You know what I'm saying? What he doing is evil as hell. You know what I'm saying? But that evil that he doing, and you see Trump like, man, we ain't trying to show these people no love. We don't deport them, you know what I'm saying? Lock up these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Take away their civil rights.
Right.
Listen, get rid of Black History Month. Like, he don't give a damn at all. You know what I'm saying? But like Capt Tazaryach was saying, this is what we need to come together. We need to see the ugly head of white supremacy, y'all. Because this place, you know what I'm saying, is like they say, the belly of the beast. This place is eating us alive. And we don't know it because the racism is hit. We feel like we are part of this place, but really that's an illusion. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
So unless we done with this, what's next on the joint?
Let's
get it.
Good thing we were talking about, the abortions and the unaliving of our babies. We're gonna jump right into the Planned Parenthood. So we got two individual topics on this subject. We have a video first. The brother can pull it up.
If I could, before you get to that, big shout out to Officer Tazan in the building. Brother is the camp leader of Iowa. In Iowa,
I just saw him when I was in camp. I just saw him. Oh, he everywhere. I said,
nigga on that road.
You got to be on the road.
Listen, they do not. The people who are not in the IGK, I don't think they realize how hard we work. In here to get this word of the Lord
with the little, with the little bit, we sacrifice a lot, man. Like when I was doing an interview with the white boy, I said to him, "You got cats that make millions of dollars and do not care about black. Do not care about blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, and then us that don't make what the wealthy do. Sacrifice everything. Where I gotta be, I'm gonna get there. Where I gotta go, I'm gonna get there. Take money from my ribs." Sacrificing whatever you want to do to go and do this work, man. So that's amazing.
Man, brother just drove 6 hours just to come here and kick it with his cat. Right. He don't give a damn about me. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a damn. Y'all get to build everybody. Nah, but big shout out to Officer Tazan. This brother is the camp leader of Iowa. So if you in Iowa or the Nebraska area, right? Iowa or Nebraska, you know what I'm saying? UPK is in Iowa, Nebraska as well. We every goddamn way. Get in contact with this brother. You know what I'm saying? What's the number for Iowa? Tazan?
You can reach out to Officer Tazan. My number is 708.
Come on.
209.
That's right.
6764. You understand? Right. Reach out to us, man. We waking up the dead in Iowa, man. Get with your brothers, man. Get with your brothers.
All right, Lamar, let's get into it.
Come on. Raj, we got that video for me, go with you.
Let's get it.
Hey, shalom, Cap.
Black Americans don't understand or they misunderstand about abortion. and Margaret Sanger and racism.
Well, Margaret Sanger launched the Negro Project in 1939. It was an initiative of Planned Parenthood. And the opening proposal said, okay, this is her words, said, the mass of Negroes, particularly in the South, are still breeding carelessly and disastrously, with the result that the increase among Negroes, even more than among whites, is from that portion of the population least in. Today,
stop right there. Now, you heard what he said. Does this sound familiar? Exodus? No, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it further proved that we the children of Israel. Right. The one thing blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian people gonna do is make children.
I'm right.
And we love our big up, you know what I mean, to all of the baby. I mean, it's sad, but we got to get back to the essence of loving our children. Not just having the children, but loving them, right? And teaching them right from wrong. You see what I'm saying? But so I just wanted to bring that out, and it goes to show just how they worried about the Hispanic children having babies right now. That they was messing. She created this whole. What did they say at the beginning of the video? Black something. She said
Negro Project.
The Negro Project.
Yeah, man. We used to talk about this. It was my Alpha 21 DVD that broke down this Margaret Sanger Negro Project. I'm interested to see if they used the quote when she said, "We can't be the face of this. It's the preacher and the nurse.
Yeah,
it has to be the face of this. Why? Because the white people know is they can't come into your house, but they come into your house with either the celebrity, the pastor, the nurse, the Muslim, whoever they can bring into your house. That's their face. The drugs. When we say the white man put the drugs in our community, they ain't the face.
Right.
The Rick Rosses is the face.
Right.
The Meaches is the face.
Right.
But they getting the drugs from that white man.
Right.
And then putting it in us, and then we glorifying Meach.
Right.
That's why I like what 50 doing to him personally.
Yeah.
I hate the fact that this nigga can come home and get this applause. Like, what the fuck did he do?
Listen, finna throw a concert for him.
Yeah, they throwing a whole concert for a nigga that came home from jail that pumped drugs in the community. That the reason why your daddy wasn't home or your mama wasn't home was because of him.
Right.
Whether it be unalive, hooked on drugs, dead, because of him. It's because of every stinking ass drug dealer. And you gonna throw a concert.
Right.
Niggas gonna be like, I think I'm Big Meech. I don't understand that shit.
Right.
But that's what Margaret Sanger did with your pastor and your preacher.
That's right.
When they put that sign up that said the most dangerous place for a baby is the mother's stomach.
Yeah.
It was a preacher that said, take that shit down.
Mm-hmm.
Al Sharpton.
Yeah.
Al Sharpton said, take that shit down. Even though there ain't another number one killer of black people than abortion.
That's true.
The number, you take everything we die from, add all the numbers up together, and it still ain't number one over abortion.
Facts.
And what I find interesting is that if you listen to the video good, what they're basically telling you is before it was called Planned Parenthood, it was called the Negro Project.
Right.
And the Negro Project was started because of all the children that black people were having in the South during that time.
Right.
You understand? Like white people be worried about your numbers. You understand? Because they know instinctively that you're not their people. You know what I'm saying? So like in Egypt, you know what I'm saying? They was worried about the babies because they say if a war break out, you know what I'm saying, they might turn against us.
Right.
Why would a person even think like that? Is because they know they oppressing you and they not treating you as the equal. Just like America been telling us we equal for the longest, but everybody know blacks and Hispanics are not equal tiers here in America. Everybody should know we second class citizens. You know what I'm saying? So they worried about if a war break out that we may join whoever comes to go to war against America.
If I can add with the numbers,
go ahead.
And this is what freemen think. They also know because they're oppressing us, that if they was oppressed, they would fight back.
Oh, yeah, damn right.
That's the other part.
Yeah,
that's why they're looking at the numbers, because the white man knows if he was whooping my ass, as he's whooping my ass, I'm gonna strategize to whoop his ass.
That's right.
Black people don't think that at one day I can whoop the white man's ass regardless of the numbers.
Right.
Oh, like if y'all would think about at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, we can't walk through that neighborhood without worrying about. But you ever see them white boys riding through? They usuld be like 2 riding through on their little bikes, preaching the word of Jesus. They safe in the neighborhood. They don't get touched, but we get touched. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't think that to get out of this condition, we got to destroy the enemy. But the white man knows he's counting them numbers, because if he was oppressed and he had more numbers than us, think about when and I'll get off of it. And the 13 colonies, they didn't fight against the British until they had what? Enough numbers. Then they overthrew that Tea Party because they knew they had enough numbers to fight. That's how the white man think. So he think that's how we gonna think.
Right.
So he got to get this because he believe in his mind. If we 13%, in his mind, if we get 14, we gonna overthrow him. If we get 15. So he need to reduce 13%, even though he's 60%.
Right.
That's not enough for him. We got to be eradicated.
And since you brought up that old the war when they freed themselves from Great Britain, blacks and Native American Indians fought in that war.
Thinking they was gonna get something out of it.
Right. They was gonna get, like, they used the slaves to fight that war, and the Native Indians, the people whose land they stole, you know what I'm saying? That's when they used them in the war. And they, if you research it, a lot of the war turned because the Native Indians were the one who brought the guerrilla warfare.
Right.
You know, they understood the terrain and different things, you know what I'm saying? And so they came in and helped put Great Britain, put Great Britain to shame. I was
on. Sir, another point would put a spotlight on it with Margaret Sanger, and just it should help black men stop being so naive about white women. A lot of black people think that it's just a lot of black people think that just white men are racist, but no, white women share the same mindset as they man.
Because men are calculated, women ain't calculated. They just crazy. Demented. That white bitch is demented.
Sir. That was it.
That was a heavy point. Yeah, forget the brother. Hey, finish playing this video if you could, please.
Black women of childbearing age are about 4% of American population, but they obtain almost 40% of the nation's abortions, fulfilling Margaret Sanger's dreams. Right. They're trying to eradicate you and kill you in the name of racism and eugenics, but they call it healthcare. To understand that Planned Parenthood is not.
You heard what he said. Like, this is a white boy telling you. You know what I'm saying? When we tell you, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody want to listen.
Right.
Go get a job.
Right.
You niggas is crazy. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? When we tell you that Planned Parenthood was started, you know what I'm saying, to eliminate our race, you look at us like crazy. We crazy.
Yeah,
Now you got a white man on there saying the same thing we've been saying since 1960. Right? That this whole Planned Parenthood was started, you know what I'm saying, to eradicate you. Those are the words that he used. I didn't use it. Those are the words he used.
Yeah,
right. You understand? Go ahead, play it out.
Not an abortion organization. Purely. They are the largest abortion provider in the world, but that's not all they are. Today, as of this recording, brother, and people listening, Planned Parenthood is the second largest provider of puberty blockers.
Friends, and
you say second largest of puberty blockers.
Why
are they blocking puberty?
If I could, sir, the puberty blockers is that assists young men who want to transition. So if they block their puberty, their testicles don't descend. They can't produce sperm. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad I was born in 75.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
send it all everything.
This ain't even that was heavy what he just said, but this part right here, if the brother keep playing, is even heavier what he about to play. Finish where you left off, Raj. I want y'all to hear it. Yeah. Right. This is what y'all voted, one of the people y'all voted for.
You have an opportunity to participate in the Planned Parenthood annual meeting. I have to tell you that it was a great privilege when I was told that I would receive this award. I admire Margaret Sanger enormously. Her courage, her tenacity, her vision. Another of my great friends, Ellen Chesler, is here, who wrote a magnificent biography of Margaret Sanger called Woman of Valor. And when I think about what she did all those years ago in Brooklyn, taking on archetypes, taking on attitudes and accusations flowing from all directions, I am really in awe of her. And there are a lot of lessons that we can learn from her life and from the cause she launched and fought for and sacrificed so greatly.
Black American.
Good.
Ross, go ahead, bro.
Only if I may, sir.
Please.
Barbara Kashad. See, the thing is, white people get awarded by killing you by the millions.
Right.
And it's truly insane that we don't see this as a people. She said that she admired her. Mind you, she know the history of Margaret Sanger in general.
She praising it.
Yeah.
You know, she literally praising her could be doing a good job getting rid of the race that we always wanted to get rid of.
Got to get a brother in hand. You know what I'm saying? Hillary is beloved, you know what I'm saying, by black people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And here she is, you know what I'm saying, basically praising a woman that came up with a plan to destroy our race.
Mm-hmm.
And she's up here saying she's proud about she's happy to receive an award in her name.
Yeah,
what did her husband call black people? Black men?
Super predators.
Mm-hmm. She got to unalive them.
Yeah, Connor McCon.
That's a better way to do it in the womb.
Yeah, man. So go ahead, Lamar.
Watching this video makes me think of what Capt Tazaryach said a second ago about how they always use someone else's face for their promotions.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me think of Kamala Harris, how her biggest promotion was the abortion clinic. They made it look like she was a black woman advocating for abortions to delete our people.
Right.
From my point, so what Capt Tazaryach said earlier, this is just making it even bigger, even more heavy.
Yeah, which also goes to show you, like we say all the time, whether it's a Democrat or Republican, neither one of them parties have the best interests of black people. You know what I'm saying? But once again, black people don't even know that they being oppressed. You're too stupid to know that you're being oppressed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you stand your stupid ass in line to vote, you know what I'm saying, for a political party that's only destroying you. One political party is smiling in your face and destroying you. The other political party is just letting you know they all out racist. Right. Both of them is destroying you. Like the fact when we say, you know what I'm saying, that we no longer going to vote and we no longer going to worry about Democrat or Republican political party and stay out of white people business, then you'll see overnight we'll get better. That'll be one of the things that help heal, because we'll look for some type of leadership. And black people looking right now. You can see that in the earth right now. Black people are looking for the proper leadership, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna get us right. You know what I'm saying? And if you're looking for that leadership, there's no other place than ISUPK under Commander Jenny Hanna. That's right. Let Commander Jenny Hanna be the political leader that you look to, and he know how to go and be able to talk to these white people and negotiate them on what we need, you know what I'm saying, to benefit us. But anybody in that, you know, whether they black or white, that's Democrat or Republican, they do not have your best interest at heart.
Damn right.
Tazan, please give him the mic, Aki. Go ahead. Right there.
The problem with black people, man, we look to every other race of people to lead us into a revolution. We looking at even Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we know here in the UPK that your leaders is right here in the ISUPK.
Right.
So big ups to Commander General Yohana, big ups to the round table of truth.
Damn right.
You understand me?
Right.
Yeah. Hey, and I yield.
Right. What else you got for us, Mark?
We got a secondary follow-up to the abortions. You know, about, you know, some sisters talking about their numbers or whatever the case may be.
This nasty work, it.
Yes, sir.
Y'all listen.
Y'all listening, man.
You ain't seen this one, man, y'all.
No, I ain't seen this.
Check this one out here.
I don't know if I'm ready.
This the result of
Margaret Sanger.
Margaret Sanger vision.
I don't know if I'm ready, sir.
It was Hillary praise her vision.
Go ahead, Rob.
I had 2 abortions this year.
No. Bring. Yeah, you missing out the deadliest one of them all. You got to get the most deadliest one. Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
What?
You said what?
Like 8 abortions in total. I had 2 abortions this year.
8.
It's TK.
Look at that nigga. Y'all hear? Please play it again.
They said we listen, but we don't judge.
His face like I ain't marrying none of these.
Yeah, Connor McCon.
I had like 8 abortions in total. I had 2 abortions this year.
It's
You
weird.
know, like this year, she ain't want to go past this shit.
Yeah, Conor McCon.
And listen, I'm coming to you, Yardan. Listen, they said that with smiles on their face.
Right. Dang.
The first sister said she had 8 abortions
in total.
She can't even be no older than 21.
Man,
You get my point? You know, like what are we even talking about here? You see what I'm saying? And listen, here's the killer part. The cats that they showed sitting in there with them circles, both of them was homosexuals.
Yeah,
If you look in their face, both of them got that bug. I'm telling you, flat out.
Up on the
Look at
screen right
no,
there.
them cats is straight out. Them is homosexuals sitting right there.
You
And
got to be a homosexual. I couldn't sit with no women talk about I had 8 abortions and we listen
and we don't
judge.
Yeah.
And they lying.
But what does a homosexual care about reproducing? He don't
At all.
care. Yeah. But he'll want you to reproduce so he can molest your child.
Right.
But him caring about having babies, because a real man want children.
Yeah.
They want black men want babies.
Right.
Black and Hispanic men, they want babies.
Damn
They
right.
want to reproduce. You ever done?
Hey, I don't know if you heard at the end they said somebody said FTK.
Who?
Somebody said
FTK.
FTK.
F them kids.
Damn. That's strong coming to you, Bunny. Huh? You understand? Like that is insane. But once again, this is the result, you know what I'm saying, of Margaret Sanger. Like this is what that lead to. And they said this with a smile on their face, which means I'm coming to you, Breeze. With they committing murders out, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't even something that they even have a feeling about. And then here's the killer part. Did you hear what they said once they said how many abortions that they have?
We listen, but we don't judge.
Right. We listen, but we don't judge.
Good night.
You know what I'm saying? Meaning this evil that I just did, don't say nothing about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know where that come from. The Christian church.
That's right. So.
You understand? Like that's what that come. They say we listen, or they say something else.
No, they say we listen.
Oh, okay.
But we
We listen, but we don't
out.
judge.
Can't say nothing to me about it.
Exactly.
Right.
And go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's Deuteronomy 28 when it says she shall be evil toward the fruit of her womb.
Right.
And Ecclesiasticus when it says shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, aka a bitch.
Damn right.
Them is bitches.
Them
Damn
straight
right.
bitches.
Damn right.
Like, I don't. Man, that's rough.
I belong.
Come con, if I could, Cap, man, women like this got to be shamed. If not, then this type of behavior going to continue, and it's because of I want to say men are allowing this type of behavior that women think that this is acceptable. They think because I got a vagina, I might look good or whatever, I can do whatever I want. But you know, this is just outright shameful.
Yeah, well, two major players, you know what I'm saying? You got the United States government, which is they hold everything about the United States is to destroy us as a people. And then what the white man does, he has to go get somebody to help him in that destruction. And if you go in the Bible all the way up until now, who does the white man go get to help participate in our destruction? Black leaders.
Right.
He got to go find some Uncle Toms, you know what I'm saying, that will push his agenda. Because otherwise, black people would know, well, at the time we knew where white people coming to destroy us. But remember now, slave masters started off teaching us the Bible. Did he not? He started off teaching us the scriptures. Then he handed that Bible over to black men that would teach what he teach. And that's why they sitting there now in 2025 saying, we listen, but we don't judge. What they just said is not in the Bible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be able to judge far as telling somebody what's right from wrong. If it was wrong to judge, and you shouldn't discipline your kids. You shouldn't set rules in the house for your children to do, because then you would be judging your children. What y'all done? What are we even talking about? Christianity is stupid. That's right. It's destructive as hell. And listen, that's why you need an IHBK. That's right. That's why you need a real nigga university out there. You understand, to come out and fix, you know what I'm saying, this hell that we in. Y'all done?
If I could just piggyback on what Awalon was saying about, you know what I'm saying, these women need to be shamed.
Go ahead.
The sad part about it, our community is this, is not only do they not shame the women that have the abortion, they shame the women that have the kids. And the woman that's 30 something years old, don't have no kids, they look at them like they they got their nice career and different things. Like they have done some glory.
Yeah,
and
they make it evil. They make it evil for you to want to be a mother. You want to have how many babies?
Right.
Girl, what for what?
Have a whole
Yeah, like
phase.
we don't even realize.
Have a whole phase.
Yeah,
Have a whole phase.
we don't even realize how evil, you know what I'm saying, the society that we live in. Sit a moment, man. Just sit and just think about the things that come out your mouth.
Right.
Or the things, you know what I'm saying, that's being, the messages being pushed on our people. Sit and just think about it. My yeah,
Hey,
go ahead.
feel like it's certain. It's for diabolical. That's why the scriptures say that, you know, that devil is the most subtle beast in the field. You know what I mean? Because think about what he's doing. He's taking a people that have everything taken from them and can't get anything. You know what I mean? We can't get ahead. We can't get on top of anything. So we're the people that have had everything taken and are perpetually put at the bottom. Then he looks at he takes our destruction, which is abortion.
Come on,
right? And calls it reproductive health for women, and tell women that they have reproductive rights and it's reproductive health.
Yeah.
So now they feel if you try to stop them from getting abortion, you're taking something from them.
Right.
And you have a woman that everything, her dignity, her pride, her self-esteem, her sense of privacy, her sense of worth and value have been stripped from her from the time that she's been born and before she was born. And the one thing that the white man then gave her is the reproductive rights. And now you coming and trying to take it from her. And she gonna fight for that tooth and nail.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so it's like, he makes us fight so hard for our destruction, for the worst poison that he put out there for us, because he makes it seem like it's the one thing we have that he gave us. You know what I mean? That's what our sisters, that's what's going on with our sisters. They don't have anything. They have no hope. You know what I mean? They don't look at proper leadership. So you take the one thing that they mastered and told them that they can do, which is abort them babies for their own sake, for their health and their career, and they'll die for that.
It's really to cover up their whole phase. Like Capt Tazaryach was saying. They pushing women to have a whole phase, which and a part of that whole phase is they going to get pregnant. But the way that you cover up being a hoe is go get an abortion. It's not teaching them to be responsible. And here's the thing: for you young brothers out there, another way that we kill this, Tazan, is you brothers got to pick a better woman.
That's
like,
right.
Stop getting in the bed with these nasty things, man. You know what I'm saying? This sister talking about she even had 8 abortions, the other one 2. Ask a woman before you lay down with her, have you ever had an abortion? Because part of it is if she didn't kill 3 or 4 babies, nigga, what in the hell make you think she gonna have any love for you? She didn't went and killed babies, something that's growing inside her body. What make her think? What make you think she ever gonna have any love for you?
Yeah, that's a fact.
She's not gonna have it. You see what I'm saying? Like, so stop. So one of the way we help this is stop laying with these hoes.
You
understand? Learn what it is to pick a woman who has some empathy, man. So she got, if a woman having empathy, you know, for the children that she bear, means she gonna have babies, and she hate abortion and think it's disgusting. Then guess what? She will have empathy for you as a man. But if you sleeping with a woman that just want to fulfill her sexual, you know, urge and gonna get rid of your baby act, then you know these type of women, like I will almost say, have to be ostracized out of the community.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying, Bonnie? Y'all, come on.
What they were saying, we listen and we don't judge.
Right.
In this world, I mean, in this society, they also have a phrase saying only God can judge me. So you got to really think about who is the God that you are referring to in that statement, because you know in the scriptures we have judges. You know, we have righteous men over us to judge. You know, to ostracize that wickedness out of our community.
Right.
So you just got to think, what God are they, you know, talking about when it comes to that?
Instead of y'all worry about defunding the police, let's defund the Christian church.
Damn right.
For all the lies that they've been teaching for the past 500 years. That's facts. Turning our young daughters into monsters. And you can't even all the way blame these sisters, because they just doing what they've been taught. They've been taught to become this.
By their mamas.
You know what I'm saying? About
funky ass mama.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? like the poor. Oh, Cap, I mean, listen, we at the round table of truth.
They mamas be the problem.
Listen, get that water drink in you. Don't get up here and be, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying that. I mean, that's where they learning from.
Yeah.
They learning from. No father would teach a daughter that.
That's what
But
we,
a
that's
mama
what we need.
would teach a daughter that.
Real talk.
And the mama really teaching that to the daughter because they hate what their daughter did to their life.
Real talk.
You ever hear the daughters be hating the mamas be hating their daughters? Let that daughter be more prettier than the mama. Mama be jealous. I remember Mike Epps made that joke. He said, mamas and daughters always got that mommy-daughter thing. Mama be hating on the daughter because the mama be looking at the daughter like, especially if she's pretty, like she took her beauty.
Yeah.
Like she took her beauty, she took everything from her. So she started hating on her own daughter.
Yeah.
And would teach her the evil lesson that she was taught.
Right.
Whereas a father will see and say, no, don't sleep with that man.
Right.
Don't do this, don't do that. And they lack that structure. That's what all kids lack.
Right.
The structure that a father gives. You put a father in the house, you wouldn't have 8, 2, all of that.
That's a fact.
But black men, women will stop being whores. And black men stop loving whores.
That's a fact.
That's a fact too. That's what Mama Quad said was heavy. You got to be careful how you treat. Listen, the truth stop you from sleeping with whores.
Right.
Stop me.
Right.
You be thinking, now I can't just leave her.
Right.
Man, I got to hold on my arm. I got to walk with her. Yeah, I'm Tazaryach-Neyo. It make you say something. Make you think about that. I'm Yaradon Rib. Can you imagine somebody laying claim to you that's a hoe?
Right.
They out there, yeah, I'm married to such and such. You gotta eat that.
Brother, listen, that's the part brothers don't think about.
Yeah, you gotta eat that.
Yeah, go ahead, young soldier want to say it. Go get down now. Please.
Isn't that why the white man wants to bring the fathers out of the homes of Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians?
Damn right.
Absolutely.
Damn right.
That's Mark 3:27.
You bring the father out the home, you know what I'm saying? You bring the discipline out the home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you have young girls who grow up, and whenever a young girl grow up in a house where she ain't being held accountable by masculine energy, you know what I'm saying? Then you in big trouble. That's why the Lord know better than we do. The Lord created a man and a woman, you know what I'm saying, to produce children and to raise children. But somehow along the way, we believe that we are more smarter than what the Lord is. And we from now on will go ahead and listen to white society and what they say about raising children. And now here we are, 2025, totally destroyed with a young girl who ain't even 21 years old talking about she done had 8 fucking abortions.
Right.
Like we in the ISBK, we hate your world. We
remember what Glorilla said? She said, I got a membership.
Oh yeah, come on.
That bitch said I got a membership at.
Damn right.
That's an ugly bitch too. I looked at her the other day. She was talking about she ain't like there was some video or she had a fake butt or something. That is an ugly girl. Don't let the money fool you. She looked like Bugs Life. Jada Pinkett niece or something.
So oh man, look, this round table. This round table, this round table, it makes you spit the truth. It's something about this table that just make you just say what's right. And that needed to be said.
Oh gosh.
Why the hell would I want to get with a woman that call herself a gorilla anyway?
Yeah, gorilla.
Use a gorilla. I'll pass on the gorilla, you know what I'm saying? But where we at with it? What's next?
Come on. Next up we have video of John the Don during a rap battle, going in on the whole situation with Remy Ma.
Please.
Type of way. So what, you battle raps August Alsina? You see, that's grounds to kill you. Married couple, wife creeps with younger male. Don't that sound familiar? But Will let Jada do the wildest things. Right. But in this case, looks like the husband was allowed to switch. That's No! Is your life okay? You mean to tell me seeing how Jada doing Will didn't make you feel some type of way? So what, you battle raps August Alsina? You see, that's grounds to kill you. Married couple, wife creeps with younger male. Don't that sound familiar?
Did you see the shame on his face?
Yeah, come.
Okay, at this point, if you ain't familiar with battle rap, you know what I'm saying? Capt Tazaryach, he loved battle rap. You know what I'm saying? But everybody that been battling this cat, they go immediately to shaming his brother, you know what I'm saying, about sleeping with this brother's wife,
and he had such a promising career. Like
he did.
Yeah, John.
He did.
Like well, first shout out to John. That's a good brother. But as far as what's his name? I don't forgot. Easy to Block.
Yeah.
Like when he first came out, he was killing it. Had a good reputation in the whole nine. But
Damn right.
sleeping with another man's woman, like I think it's Proverbs either 6 or the 7th chapter when it talks about the man would not regard anything when you sleep, except death. Like that's what he want.
Yep.
And Papoose knocked that nigga out.
Real talk.
And once that became public, he's food.
Yeah,
Anybody that debate him, he's food for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
At least for about 3 more years. They never gonna stop talking. As long as he's with Remy Martin, whoever he battled was gonna shame him. And he don't even realize that that's the Lord's judgment doing that. And here's what I don't be understanding. Out of all of these cats be like me as a non-famous person, even when I was coming up, I never wanted to be with the woman that everybody else was with.
Yeah, Khan.
I thought that shit was corny.
Yeah,
10
Khan.
niggas unkissed her. I'm gonna be the 11th nigga that kissed her.
Right.
You ever see the celebrities do the same? You ever notice the celebrities are sleeping with the same woman? Kanye married that whole bitch. What's her name?
Kim Kardashian.
Because she was sucking a rod on video.
Yeah, Khan.
Think about that.
Real talk.
And so now he did it for fame. Sold his ass for fame. Remy Martin, who was hunting niggas' souls. If y'all don't know, Remy Martin was hunting a lot of niggas. She was hunting serves. She was trying to get a lot of niggas because she got her league. She needed a face of the league.
Right.
And she threw that tail on that young boy, and the young boy ain't got no seasoning, clearly.
Right.
And slept with him. And Papoose is like one of the realest niggas. The broad went to jail. Papoose riding with this bitch while she in jail.
Right.
She get out of jail and have sex with another man. Like, I don't understand that.
Man, listen.
And ain't nobody condemning her.
Right.
Like he gotta take the flack, but ain't nobody giving her no flack.
Right.
Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody she should be checked more than him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I remember one time I was like 16 or 17 messing with this girl. Her name was Sinead, right? Like at first I liked this girl, right? And then I come in the hallway, find out she talking to my boy Star. I choked the nigga up for all of about 15 seconds and then realized in that moment, I'm about to fight over a woman that's gonna still probably stay with this nigga.
No doubt.
And I took my hands off of him. I'm not about to fight over a bitch that's messing with another nigga.
Right.
So I'm saying at the same, Remy Martin should be checked more than him.
That's right.
Like she's more wrong than him.
Right.
We live in a society where it's okay to sleep with. That's a flex. What the famous song? Y'all, all you Tupac loving niggas. What's the bar? What's the song? That's why I fucked your bitch. That's how the song starts. That's a flex. It ain't never been a flex sleeping with another man's woman.
Right.
It ain't never, even in the world, that's never been a flex. But in this society, Remy is getting the pass from women. If this was reversed, women would be condemning the shit out of Papoose.
That's a fact.
They would be condemning the shit out of Papoose. If somebody would have hit Papoose, they would have said he should have shot him, should have stabbed him, should have did this, should have did that. But Remy's getting a pass, and then this brother is getting shamed. There ain't been a battle since he got knocked out that he ain't have to live this shame down.
Damn. You can see it in the video. Yeah. Like if you look at his face, he like, here we go again. And here's the thing, like of course he needs to be shamed more. Like it's good that black people are now starting to hold each other accountable for certain things that we do.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
real
And
talk.
we need, like we was just talking about how they were saying, don't judge. No, we need to start.
That's judgment.
Right. You know
As I hear, I judge.
Right.
And that's judgment. Even the last battle he had with Suge battled him. They start editing the video. He's starting to complain. That's all y'all got to talk about. Yes.
Damn right.
That's what battle rap is. You give us content, we're going to talk about your whole shit.
Right.
And she deserved to be shamed too. Like that Chrome 23 shouldn't have no success.
Real talk.
At all. And here's what the Lord did. The Lord gave Papoose a good system.
Damn right.
That boxer broad that Papoose got.
Remy don't want none of that.
Yeah, no,
Listen, you know, that sister's so good, Papoose tying her shoes. I don't know about tying no shoes.
Lord be with him on that.
They walking out the ring together. He rapping together. Like he doing for her what he would have did for Remy if she would have acted right.
Right.
But Remy didn't want to be in that spot. And then when you hear, I think her name is
Clarissa
Shields. When you hear
yeah.
Clarissa Shields talk about him,
Mhm.
she give him nothing but adoration. She gave that nigga comfort in a time of pain.
Mhm.
And the Lord gave Remy shame.
Right.
That's what the Lord shamed the shit out of in public.
Yeah, come
Right.
right.
You did this in secret.
Damn right.
I'm gonna do this shit in public.
Damn right.
That's what the Lord did.
That's in the scripture.
That's the scripture.
Go ahead, Maya.
No, I'm saying that's in the scripture, sir. Was done in the dark. You know what I mean? Like, and like Capt Tazaryach said, you can't listen to a rap song. You listen to the top 10 most popular rap songs out here by men over the last 30 years, and all they talking about is sleeping with another man's woman, sleeping with another man's woman. Like that's supposed to be
it's part of the culture.
Come. You know what I mean? So like in that rap game, the big flex is I'm richer than you, I'm better than you. I'll take your bitch. Don't bring your woman to my show because I'm gonna leave with her. Don't let me see you in the club with your woman because I'm gonna leave with her. You know what I mean? Like that's the big flex, is being a disgusting bastard. And I learned this inside of the ISUPK. Now I'm not gonna say in my former life when I was in the world that I'm innocent of committing such an atrocious act.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
No doubt.
But I learned this in the ISUPK on the Commander General Yohana. If you are out here actively seeking to and are sleeping with another man's woman, I don't know if you realize that or not, but it is gay.
Right.
That is LGBTQ behavior. Why would you want to put your rod or your mouth somewhere where another man's rod has been? You know what I mean? That is a disgusting thing, and I want no part of it.
And you know what I'm saying? It should be something that is frowned upon.
You
know what I'm saying? Every battle this cat deserves to get what he getting right here.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because things that we do need to be frowned upon. Like, this is how you change towards morality.
Right.
We need a moral compass. We haven't had a moral compass. Once again, we've been able to just be children here in America, which means just go have fun, do whatever the hell you want with no rules.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But of course, God implemented the law, statutes, and commandments because there's rules in the earth.
That's right.
Now he lucky that Papoose just punched him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats, you sleep with their woman, they gonna unalive.
How many niggas in jail for that shit?
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's righteous as hell. It ain't righteous because they put that, you know, the act in their own hands.
Right.
But according to the Bible, sleeping with another man's woman is a death penalty offense. See what I'm saying? So it just show, man, that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men and women, man, we got to turn back to the morals of the Lord.
That's right. Damn right, sir.
Lamont, please. Okay, yeah. So real quick, we're gonna take a 5-minute break right here on the round table. True, don't go nowhere. Pop you some popcorn.
Before you do that, this is Proverbs 6 and 35. I'm sorry. This is Proverbs 6 and 34. It says, "For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he would not spare in a day of vengeance." That's what Papoose did to that cat. He would not regard any ransom. Neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. Meaning, you can't even. There's nothing a man that sleeps with another man's woman can do for that man to redeem him.
You
got to whoop your ass. You got to do something to you.
And goes to show, you know what I'm saying, when a man was valuable to a man, it said he ain't gonna take no ransom. Meaning you can't bring him money and say, I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna try to buy you off from not going to kill this guy. He don't want to hear that.
Imagine if that box was the best box he ever had. He just took a box.
Even bigger than that.
You want to go back in the box.
Right. Listen,
try to visualize so you can understand what the scripture is saying. The reason why he don't regard you is because, like, I don't think women understand, like, men, you know, sex is physical, extremely physical.
Yeah,
and you imagining what you did to your woman, and then you imagine your woman just let another nigga do all of that to you, and then you want to come home and you think, yeah, do me like Tony did,
right?
Do me like David did, fuck you. That's what the scripture's saying. You can't pay me. You can't buy that off. You can't do that off. Like, you ever see that movie Best Man? That nigga, Morris Chestnut, was the most bitchinest nigga I ever seen in my life. This nigga is at the vows of the wedding. He's at the vows as he's saying the vows. He's visualizing Tay Diggs tearing his wife up. And this nigga still married.
Yeah,
That's a
power of God.
bitch.
Yeah, power of God.
Ain't no way.
BNU.
That's the bitch.
Bitch nigga university.
Within the bitch
Bitch nigga university. Yeah, power
A
of
real
God.
nigga. You know when Morris Chestnut was a real nigga? When he beat the shit out of Tay Diggs, was gonna throw his ass off the balcony, and then initially went into the church to tell his mom and them, I'm not marrying them. He was walking to the door of the Real Nigga University.
Real talk.
And then he let the bitch nigga talk.
That's right.
The
That's
nigga said,
it.
I ain't gonna go to that door. I'm gonna go to this.
And here's the sad part about it, if I may add, Cap. Nobody thought about Papoose' daughter, whose family just been destroyed.
Just destroyed.
You know what I'm saying? Like she just was in a house where she had a mother and a father, and now that this cat didn't slept, you know what I'm saying, with this woman, it just destroyed her family.
Just destroyed the whole family.
Which is another part of the reason why the Lord said it's a death penalty offense.
That's right.
Y'all were done?
Sir, on top of that, you know what I'm saying, this cat, even when he was approached about it, though, he tried to make it glorified. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he, you know, like he tried to like sit in it like it was a badge of glory.
Right.
Like, nah, dude, you know what I'm saying? You don't get no points for these. You don't
Damn
get
right.
no points for this.
Damn right, dog. Yeah, man. So listen, man, we're gonna go ahead, take a 5-minute break. You know what I'm saying? We got some other things that we want to touch on while we got Captain of 13,000 Tazaryach in the building. Get a brother another hand. You understand? All right. Thanos. We'll be right back right here on the Round Table Truth in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere.
Shout out to Yara Dawn out in Chicago with these badass sweatshirts. I look good as shit in it. God damn it. Y'all should go get one. These badass sweat hoods. UPK, nigga university.
Hoodie season. Used to pick a switch before I took a beat. Now forget the stick, it ain't what you thinking. Just feel like hoodie season. It's hard on my sleeve coat.
Yashala means prince with power. That's all it means. A prince with power. Why do you think you act like princes, man? A prince is royalty, man. Even our destroyed state in America, we still act like royalty. Right. Because we rock gold chains, gold earrings, gold fronts, man. That's all some of the people that's royal. A royal having a royal bloodline. That's who we are naturally. We just don't know it.
Are you black? Take a look in the mirror, man. Look, man, you got a legitimate beef, all right? But it ain't with us, okay? Are you black? Hey, look, man, don't ever question the fact whether I'm black. Now, I bet you niggas do think y'all white. College don't mean shit. Y'all niggas. And you gonna be niggas forever. Just like us. Niggas.
It wasn't never what a fake nigga think. It was always what a real nigga think.
I made my name up in these streets like a real nigga. I keep them pistols in my Jeep like a real nigga. I make sure all my homies eat like a real
People don't want to face what's inside them. I'm going to show you how to face it and how to fight it tonight. I'm going to show you how to really cleanse yourself, purge yourself from the things that Satan is trying to keep within you from the world we've come out of, man.
ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana doing big things. Make sure you go ahead and get that Bigo Live app and follow everybody in the UPK on Bigo Live. You don't believe it's going down? Check this video out.
What are y'all waiting for to set off this holy war? What would set it off?
Anything can set it off.
I mean, if I say that the Father is God and you say Jesus is God, whose God is more powerful?
Again, Hebrews chapter 1, verse 9 through 11. It's either 9 or verse 9 or 10. God the Father is speaking, telling you that his son, who is God, has a God.
There's something known as the Bureau of Ethnology. The Bureau of Ethnology is basically, the status quo, the law when it comes down to Amerindian studies.
Shalom, Israel. ISUPK under commanding General Yohana doing big things. Make sure you go ahead and get that Bigo Live app and follow everybody in the UPK on Bigo Live. You don't believe it's going down? Check this video out.
What are y'all waiting for to set off this holy war? What would set it off?
Don't miss out on the opportunity for a quality leather jacket. Capt Tazaryach-Neyo X Diverse City is introducing their Real Nigga University Letterman jacket. Don't be the only one without one. Order yours today. www.diversitymall.com. Oh yeah, and they take Afterpay. So get yours today.
But now check it out. You got the 1969 on that side. Look at that one West emblem on that side right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's real ice drip. Like real leather drip. You got the back. And then, if anybody ever question us putting nigga on the jacket, you got Acts 13:1 engraved right here on the front.
I say that the Father is God, and you say Jesus is God. Whose God is more powerful?
Again, Hebrews chapter 1, verse 9 through 11. It's either 9 or verse 9 or 10. God the Father is speaking.
ISUPK Detroit. Check us out on all social media platforms. Classes are Monday through Saturday. Monday is the history class from 7 to 9 p.m. Tuesday is scripture breakdown. Wednesday is biblical law class. Friday, Lashawan Kodash, Hebrew language. Saturday, Sabbath service. Check out our community service program. We have food and clothing drives, helping the people in need. And we also have felony expungement services available. Join us and get involved.
And the Bible is just such an amazing book. It's a book of literal prophecy of the future of what's to play out on the planet Earth. Everything that the Lord laid down and said will happen comes to pass. And that's an amazing thing to have at your disposal. You got a book that tells you the future.
And they shall no more. In the 8th verse, it said we was going to be a prey to the heathen. But then God was going to come deliver us, man, and show us the truth of who we are.
That's something that you would hear out of a cartoon or something you hear out of an anime or something like that. But this is actual real life to the point where you can look at these prophecies and open up a historical book. You can go into archaeology and see that, damn, the prophecy came before the event actually happened.
Gangster about that. You know what I think I know, Maya? I think the only real gangsters left are Commanding General Yohana's. I think we're the last gangsters on earth. We got 5 women. We're always in a nightclub all the time. We're with the brothers. We're drinking liquor, and people are terrified of us. I think we're the last gangsters. I think there are no gangsters, but the Israelite school of UPK.
And that's not how it should be, man. This scripture that Christ had told his disciples is how you stop crime as a whole. Because when you go to him and him alone, and for you sisters out there who love the beef and who don't like to talk to another woman about, how she, treated you, you sisters need to go to her alone as well.
Nobody is holding you accountable for the things that you say you were doing or not doing. There's no, like the scriptures say, everything should be done in decency and in order. That's right. There's no order and decency with you going on the internet and running in the streets with no guidance, without being sent, without being anointed by the man of the Lord, by being sent by a man of God out there on them streets. You must be sent.
When you hear us say salute, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shabbat, right? That is Hebrew. Okay? Shalom, Shalom, that is not Hebrew. I don't know where you learned that from. Most likely from Esau, from the Jewish. On the street corners. And we ain't selling dope, but we are teaching you how to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We are teaching you how to not be a drug addict and a drug dealer, how to keep you out of prison, how to not make you a target for Esau to use.
Yeah.
About to get this other half of the round table of truth up and jumping. Lamont, what you got?
Count. I made before we go into the next one.
Please
make sure to go like, follow, share, subscribe to all round table of truth, Real Nigga University pages, social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all Twitter, everything as well. Make sure to go subscribe to Capt Tazaryach, all his pages, Card Chronicles. You understand? Tazaryach TV. You understand? And not only Israelite, not Cross the Line Radio. I almost brought it back to the old days. Israelite Vibe.
That was my shit.
Make sure to support. Without all the support by all you Black, Hispanics, and Indians, we wouldn't be able to keep doing this. You understand? So make sure to do that. So moving onwards, we're gonna go to Plies. He said something on Instagram or whatever the case about Elon Musk having 13 kids, and we're gonna talk about IG.
Come on. This was on Stay Cheese TV. Plies speaks about Elon Musk having 13 kids. Name a black man.
Crazy.
Name a black man with 13 kids from different women that America would trust running the federal government in this country. Another tweet. As long as you can, this is from somebody else, as long as you can take care of them, have as many kids as you want. Hell, Eddie Murphy has a lot of kids. Has anyone said kick him out of Hollywood, reaching with this one? Then Plies responded and said, no, you just lying to yourself, buddy. Take as long as you can take care of them only applies to white men. For everyone else, it's a character issue. Remember, y'all wanted VP to be unqualified because she didn't have kids. Lied to yourself, buddy, but not me.
Man, give Plies a hand.
Plies don't always say no real stuff, but he said something real that time. When he said that, I thought of two things. I thought of Nick Cannon first. Nick Cannon got 13 years.
Got plenty of paper.
Yeah, plenty of paper. Right. But he's looked at as a bad character. Right. Which is what I will unread, which is what Plies said. Right. Because everything is supposed to go to character in the white man's world, in their vision. And he gets crucified for having, even though he take care of all of them. Right. I don't hear no issues among the women or nothing like that. He's with them in their life. But a black man with 13 kids cannot lead or be whatever. I think Elon Musk is the president, personally.
Oh, God.
Elon Musk, little kid, cussing Trump out. Trump ain't Trump. That kid should have got his ass whipped. Right? In the damn White House. It's like Elon Musk is like the damn puppet master telling Trump all the shit to do.
That's right.
And he got 13 kids.
That's right.
Now, you know what's heavy? Donald Trump is a felon.
36 times.
36 count felon. You know what they did for that white man? They made it to where if you running for presidency first, you immune from whatever prison time.
Damn.
Crazy.
They made it. This is now they created this thing for the presidency after he was found convicted and ran for office.
Good night.
What nigga you know with a felony can run for president of the United States?
Not one.
Can't get a job.
You can't even get a damn job. Yeah, I remember back in I had got arrested in Texas for trespassing, right? Now it wasn't a felony, but I was only like 21. I thought it was a felony. I put that on my damn application. Working for this stocks and bonds place, they fired me. Even though when I tell them it was just trespassing, they still fired me because I checked it as a felony, even though it was not a felony.
Right.
So you can't even get a real job as a felon.
Yeah, come on.
But the white man, he can be president of the United States.
Nice.
Elon Musk, 13 kids, which would be a shame. And I get Do we know if that was a black person or white person that commented the Plies? Can we tell that, like, does it show a picture of a black person?
Well, you can't tell, Cap. It says
what's the name?
It's real
Nick, yeah, something goofy.
No, Neil Riggers.
Neil Riggers.
Picture of white man.
Yeah, because what normally happens, it be black people that condemn a Nick Cannon and will applaud Elon Musk and fight us if we point out the hypocrisy.
Yeah, come on.
Spirit of America.
You know what I'm saying? Word of mouth.
Demonize everything black men do, and a white man do the same thing. He don't get demonized. Which once again goes to show that we can't exist in a white man's world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We have to be able to have our own world to where even when we do something wrong, you know what I'm saying, it ain't as frowned upon.
Right.
The white man do horrible things like and get a fucking pass, excuse my language, on the evil shit that he do. But yet they want to make us out like we the most evilest cats in the world. I want to say, man, pick up the Plies, man, for having enough courage to say that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, let me tell you, so for the people listening out there, y'all better take peep game, man. Like it's a new breed of black man being born in the earth, and that new breed of black man is noticing that a lot of things that go on here in America is bullshit.
That's right.
You understand? And he peeped the bullshit in the game. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like a black man do it, he get demonized for it. Right. Elon Musk do it, nobody's saying nothing about it. You see what I'm saying? And so it's heavy, you know what I'm saying, that he's saying that because I'm gonna tell you something, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man. The more courage that you get to speak the truth, the more you gonna change the people.
That's
like,
right.
For so long, our voice has been right. Get me right on this, y'all. For so long, our voice has been silenced in this place. Like we got to take the abuse, IG, and keep your mouth closed while you get abused.
That's right.
And that's why the UPK, you know what I'm saying, the Commander Jenny Hanna been raging on them streets for 40, 50 years, man. You know what I'm saying? With no restraint at all. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how much hate he get, none of that, you know what I'm saying? Because of course, when you follow Christ, Christ prepared us for this. He said, what did Christ say in the Bible? They hated me first. So know for sure that they gonna hate you. And when it comes to being righteous, man, we righteous as hell up in here. We keeping God's laws, man. What is your beef with us, man? Right. What is your beef with the Israelites saying we keeping laws and keeping morals and we care about our people? What is your real goddamn beef? Your real goddamn beef is you've taken on the demon of America, which is the hate black and Hispanic and Native men, regardless whether they good or not. You don't even give a damn what it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? This right here, we've been taught to hate. How do we know? We just went over the dial test 2 weeks ago. Right. Children at 5 years old already know this dial is ugly. Right. This dial is the bad dial. Right. 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even lived life yet. What the hell they know about an ugly and a dial that's bad? Right. What is the good dial? They pick a white dial. You see what I'm saying? Go to show you that we can't live in this oppressed place like this. Y'all, go ahead.
If I could add one more,
please.
You gonna say something?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you, sir.
No, I can go ahead.
All right, so the only thing I wanted to bring back up was the whole Nick Cannon thing, because when Nick Cannon came out, you know, he have all these kids. They got down on Nick Cannon saying, like, you know, how did he spend time with his kids and different things like that? Because he obviously has money to take care of. So when do we spend time? When do we spend time? So who's saying to Elon Musk like he gonna run the country, right? You know what I'm saying, and have all of these kids. He run billion-dollar companies, right? How much time you think he's spending with his kids? Exactly. But it's never even brought to the forefront.
Yeah. And you know what? Nick Cannon kids is out there in public.
Right.
This white bitch that had his kids said to hide. And she was told to hide their kids.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Elon Musk hiding the kids.
Right. If I could, Cap, I had no idea this devil had 13 kids.
What we tell y'all, that white woman, she more diabolical than you want me to hide her. Let me go ahead and say it anyway. Right. And that white bitch said, I got these kids, and Elon told me to hide the kid. Yeah. And you know why Elon said it? Because either he's ashamed, and he knows a man having 13 kids in his position is going to be frowned upon in America. Right. Because realistically, it should not. If he has, you know, even that whole means to take care of him, all that finance, all that shit's bullshit.
Yeah, come on.
Because Will Smith, you ever see Will Smith kids?
Okay.
Will Smith's son came to the Grammys with a house on his
House.
head.
Come.
Fuck this money gonna do?
Come.
Nigga got a whole house. Nigga walked out there like this.
Yeah,
Nigga walked out there. He got a whole house on his head. And the daughter walked out in a drawers. Daughter walked out with a robe and panties on. What does money have to do with raising a family? Has nothing to do with raising a family.
That's right.
If you don't have discipline, if you don't have none of that, listen, Elon Musk's son cussing the president out. That nigga's a horrible father. That nigga has raised a child that has no discipline as a kid. He's a horrible man, a horrible father. What are we talking about?
I guess Magic Johnson. I'm coming to your boy. I guess Magic Johnson will be a great father then too.
You got a whole big nigga.
Magic Johnson's son, you know what I'm saying, 6'10". You know what I'm saying, and is walking around with a dress. And y'all telling us, you know what I'm saying, you can't take care of them. You can't take care. Once again, you know, black men and Hispanic man, we done listening to your foolishness, man.
That's
right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We understand now that to truly sincerely take care of a child, you gotta. It's about what you teach that child.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And the UPK, these children gonna be fed, man. They're gonna be housed. They're gonna be clothed and all of that.
Damn
because
right.
We have chose to come together.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? So ain't nobody gonna suffer. You know what I'm saying? Under Comanche and the Yohanas, no, they just ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it really takes to raise a child is the morals that you present to the child.
That's right.
We gonna save money. Look at Dwayne Wade's son.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's looking to get a goddamn sex change. You see what I'm saying?
You know, it used to be we are all Trayvon Martin.
Mm-hmm.
And that was his gay son that was Trayvon. Now he a boy.
Now he a girl. Now he a girl dating a white girl that want to be a boy.
Ain't that something? So you still love pussy.
We still love.
Love pussy. Man.
Nigga
love pussy.
We definitely love it in
I love retarded pussy.
He like frames pussy.
A warrior.
And he got a fetish. He's a kid that got a fetish.
Right.
Because if he was with the same gender, then it's okay. He wants that.
Right.
But if he's with the opposite gender, he has a fetish that comes from some type of molestation that happened to him as a kid.
That's it.
But he still loves vagina.
That's it.
Vagina is wonderful.
Yeah, right.
It's so wonderful. You would create a retarded fetish. I still sleep.
Damn right.
That's how beautiful vagina.
Yeah,
Let me get the brother here.
Okay.
Go ahead, boy.
Yeah, I just want one of the people, Officer Kazak.
Shout out to you.
Nah, just to piggyback Officer Kazak, where y'all was talking about Elon Musk and his kids and stuff, and he was having them. He said he made them Tesla robots to take care of. That's what.
I believe that. I straight up believe that this devil would let a robot take care of his child. It's like, damn, we didn't become so stupid. You know what I'm saying? As a people,
Real talk.
You understand where we at with it?
We're gonna move forward. Avalon has an article going on about Elon Musk and his 13 children and all the wives he had with them.
Go ahead.
Come on. This is the independent.com.
Okay.
Ashley Sinclair, who claims she birthed Elon Musk's 13th child, says she was told to keep it a secret forever. MAGA influencer Ashley Sinclair, who claims to have given birth to Elon Musk's 13th child, says she was asked to keep her baby a secret forever. The 26-year-old says that the billionaire, who she described as down to earth and funny, had asked her to keep his name off the birth certificate in order to protect his privacy. She revealed in an interview.
That's child support.
Oh God.
He learned from niggas. You ain't about to take me to
right.
Go ahead, Priest.
Does it mention the race? Because it kind of sounds like it might be a sister. That's the only reason why I'm asking.
From the picture, she definitely a devil.
She definitely.
Come on.
What was her name?
Ashley Sinclair.
Oh, go ahead, Warren.
Come on. The pair allegedly met after Musk, 53, slid into her DMs on X.
53.
Sinclair caused a stir online on Friday after she announcing that she and Musk shared a child. 5 months ago, I welcomed a new baby into the world. Elon Musk is the father, she wrote. I have not previously disclosed this to protect our child's privacy and safety, but in recent days, it has become clear that tabloid media intends to do so, regardless of the harm it will cause. Sinclair did not detail which media organization was seeking information about her and her child, and she has not provided evidence that the child she says she shares with Musk exists.
Yeah, any more you want to bring up?
Nah, he pretty much. I think I talked about it before you read it. So
Nah, ain't no sweat. Oh, what you got next?
Okay, we got 2 more. We got now we're hitting Valentine's Day.
Uh-oh.
Valentine's Day passed 2 days ago. The day of the hoe.
Get a whole hand.
You understand? So
get a whole hand.
The title of this video is "If a husband isn't okay with his wife accepting gifts from her boss, is he insecure or justified?" So if we could, pull that up over, Sean.
So now, this is crazy. Oh my God. So now you got a husband got to deal with your woman having a husband at the job.
Oh, they having sex at the job.
Yeah, you ever see that cat
double duty?
Yeah, you ever see that cat Drewski do that skit?
Yeah,
What it said? This how to do with your wife at the job.
Oh yeah,
bending her over.
All that shit. How many of y'all niggas went to lunch with a woman at work?
Don't raise your hand, y'all. It's a trap.
I wasn't always a
These
priest.
hoes out here is not loyal. What that song? These hoes ain't loyal.
Definitely not loyal.
We about to read a disloyal hoe right here.
Yeah,
I mean, watch, right? We gonna watch.
Yeah,
right.
Good night.
I know you just did not throw my flowers, my gift that I received from my boss. I know you did not do that, Cedric. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I received these gifts from my boss. It is Valentine's Day. Hey, let me tell you, I've been at my job for 15 years. I deserve a gift. It's nothing wrong with me getting a gift from my boss. And what is wrong with it? You should appreciate it. I'm the one
Wait. Stop.
Wow. He said that the man she would should appreciate that her boss is giving flowers.
Right.
You know the boss doing. You know the boss fucked them.
Right.
The boss had that vagina.
Oh yes.
And it must have been good because I don't know no woman that would bring it home and throw it in his face. But she in there arguing with when we play it, it's gonna get worse the more we play it.
Yeah, kind of good.
She said that you should be grateful that another man bought me gifts.
Right.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Okay, brother.
You be right if I'm wrong, Cap. That boss been waiting for Valentine's Day to get his woman.
That boss done got more gifts. He done gave her more gifts before Valentine's Day.
Hey, Cap. Hey, Cap. Is she essentially saying, like, you know what I'm saying? He been terrified to be.
Yeah, be grateful.
15 years.
It's a reward for all that tail she was giving
Right.
up.
At the office for 15 years. Right.
Where's she working at? Right under me.
Right.
She ain't have no respect.
No respect.
Nah.
To come listen, let me tell you something. You got to be a horrible hoe.
Oh, yeah.
To come into your home where you share with another man with gifts from another man, which means that you and this disrespect for this brother ain't. This didn't start.
Right.
Oh, no,
You
you know what I'm saying?
no.
Like this is what if you let a woman disrespect you, this what will lead up to.
And how he talking about Quad ain't enough check.
No, so like
He ain't gave enough. he done gave her like he's definitely in the BNU because he didn't give her like he ain't put his foot down enough.
Right.
He didn't put no fear in her to feel like if I come in here with this, it's gonna be this.
Yeah,
or at
no,
best, lie about what she bought it in. She could have said it came from anywhere.
Right.
The fact that
She didn't have no fear.
Yeah, that she didn't have no fear
at all. And if I could, so even in the video, she's like, my flower. If you listen to bro, he said you got flowers, you got teddy bears, you got candy. Like, you know what I mean? She ain't just walk in with some flowers. And I had to I saw the video earlier. I couldn't hear nothing the brother was saying, but I just heard him right now. You got flowers, you got teddy bears, you got candy, you got like the boss just sent to I'm fucking your wife package home to him.
Because here's why. In the whole argument, he has the softer tone.
Carnival Khan.
He's soft.
He's supposed to be blamed.
Yeah,
Carnival Khan.
And if you hear her, she has a masculine tone coming from her.
She running things.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And black man, listen, man, I don't give a damn if you ain't got no job or not. You do not let no woman strip you of your masculinity.
That's right. Don't let not having a job ever make you forget you ain't your wife's boss.
Damn right.
You ain't your wife's boss.
Right.
You are your wife's Lord and boss. I don't care how much she makes. You are the dominant in that relationship.
That's right.
I wish I would take the bass out my voice. Like, bring it back a little bit. I was just trying to hear this nigga voice. Listen to this nigga voice.
You got
this is such a defeated attitude. I feel sorry for brothers out there. You brothers out there like that, you come in here, we'll teach you. We'll teach you how to fight. We'll teach you how to fight these bras. Go ahead. You got it? Good. Come on, that's fine. Yeah, I don't care. Go ahead, refresh it. We'll hear it again.
I know you just did not throw my flowers, my gift that I received from my boss. I know you did not do that, Cedric. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I received these gifts from my boss. It is Valentine's Day. Hey, let me tell you, I've been at
destroyer shit. So I give him credit for destroying it. That's a fact. And you know, maybe I'll take him out to BNU just for this. Just for this. Maybe he being calm, not the killer. You know, maybe he. That's a maybe. It's a possibility. Maybe give him 10%. So he right at the door of the BNU.
Right.
He ain't open it yet. I ain't watched the rest of the video yet. Let's see. So
I got to keep him in there. You know what I'm saying? The gifts.
Right.
Let me tell you something. A real man, a real nigga. This once again.
When it turned up when she.
Oh hell yeah.
Not even that. She would have known that ain't no way in hell I'm bringing these gifts up in this house.
Real talk.
Because this nigga is going to go insane on me.
Right.
And listen, even before that, a real woman would tell her boss, man, I told you I got a man. I'm not taking no Valentine's Day gift from you. I got respect for my man at home.
Right.
And like you women thinking that you getting the bigger up in this. Ain't no more worse disdain than being considered a damn hoe.
Right.
For your boss to know you got a man at home and to give you gifts and to have sex with you while you got another man at home shows that he don't have no respect for you, dummy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's a lose-lose situation all the way around the damn board. So I can't take the brother out the bitch. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Because your wife, your woman's supposed to have not like no terrorizing fear, like you beating it down, but a woman supposed to have some sense of fear that, okay, I know a man has to set boundaries. And your woman supposed to know when she step out of bounds that, man, you know, she gonna get dealt with. Right. Get not beaten, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, you sitting there talking to her and letting her know what you gonna allow and what you not gonna allow.
Right.
You see, they always try to push this whole narrative that if a man ain't working, then he shouldn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? The black man, that ain't how this go. You know what I'm saying? Money comes and goes.
Right.
We in America, we in slavery. Jobs come and go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ought to not give away your masculinity for no reason at all.
That's right.
I don't give a damn if you lose a job and your woman working. Hell, a woman can hold it down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She can pay them bills until you get back on your feet.
That's right.
But you ain't now got to become, you know what I'm saying, second in command in your own home because you ain't working. But this is the spirit of this damn place. But once again, at ISUBK, man, we give black men their strength back.
That's
man.
right.
You don't take just any and everything off of no woman, because America didn't taught you that. Like a lot of you brothers growing up in these single homes without a father, and you a goddamn mama's boy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And the worst thing that you can be is a mama boy, always seeking to please your mother. Then you get with a woman, now you seeking, the only thing you trying to do is seek to please this bitch. You see what I'm saying? Why she totally fucking disrespect you. Damn that. You see what I'm saying?
Damn right.
He in there. He's in the
Put it back in there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let him out. You know what I'm saying?
No, put him back. No,
Yeah, we agree. Put it back in there. We agree. Put it back in there.
The argument was too strong. Play the rest of this joint.
Hold on, I think the brother had a point.
So like, Cap, just real quick, I was just gonna add to your point, Cap.
Go ahead.
Man, when it comes to like disrespect or arguments or anything, man, I'm coming to my household with the spirit of full extra. I'm coming in looking for it.
Looking for a fade.
Just to check it. It's a log it.
Gotta check that shit out, man. Gotta do that shit.
Do that shit. Like, not, of course, we don't celebrate none of these holidays or whatever the case would be, but like in the eyes of the world, like birthdays are those type of celebratory days where everyone can give you a gift or whatever the case may be. Right. We talking about Valentine's Day, which is specifically for couples and people in relationships. The fact that her boss gave her gifts is that in his eyes, they together.
That's right.
I mean, that's a fact of why he's giving her all these gifts, because they have had some type of intimacy where it would equate to a relationship.
Yeah, he's in that woman's face.
He bought multiple things.
Multiple things.
Balloons, teddy bears, candy,
flowers. That's his bitch.
Yeah.
He said.
Now this cat is, you know what I'm saying? Now, we don't know what type of mental state this brother is dealing with. But once again, you know what I'm saying, if that brother get to sit and thinking about what may have been going on at the job, he made sure of that job up at that job with a revolver.
Come.
To load his cats out. Now that's how stupid and silly you brothers who deal with women who got a man. That's how silly you are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, in order to have respect, you can't disrespect people, man. When you disrespect people, you're gonna learn a hard lesson. And sometimes that lesson, man. Sometimes a lesson that you learn is you in that casket and your family, you know what I'm saying, at that funeral, and they trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, why you land in this goddamn casket. Some people, they died natural death. You know what I'm saying? You go to the funeral and, you know what I'm saying, they land there and it is what it is. But some people are laying in that casket because they didn't broke rules that they should not break. I know you can't say that at the funeral. But some funerals, you got to learn the lesson, you know what I'm saying, on why this person didn't experience the death that they done. Stay away from women that belong to another man.
That's right.
Get out of their goddamn face. Most High created enough women, you know what I'm saying, for you to go get 5, 10.
Come.
Y'all got 30, you know what I'm saying? Got about 30.
43.
43.
Number 40.
Yeah. Now the bitch bang niggas, they looking at it like, nigga,
I don't act like that.
Yeah,
right.
I got 43.
Yeah, right.
What you don't know is by us saying he got the 43, that's gonna make more women want to do
That's
it.
right.
You saw
Can I be
that
44?
You know what I mean? But check it out, man. You saw that nigga, you know what I'm saying? I got one woman.
That's enough for me.
You know what I'm saying? Which ain't nothing wrong. But
Right.
when you try to make it seem as evil for another man to have more than one woman, I mean, you just a punk.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they try to make men who got more than one woman the evilest thing.
Right.
We the evilest thing walking earth, but you don't say nothing about these homosexuals.
Right.
That's this world here. The homosexual, he get a pass.
Right.
Even the women.
Right.
Women sit down there, laugh, joke with them, ha ha, having fun. Look at Tony. Here come Tony. You know what I'm saying? But you got more than one woman. Oh, that nigga, he got more than one woman. He got more than one family. You know what I'm saying? But the man who is a homosexual who's destroying and giving AIDS to everybody.
Right.
He get a pass.
Right.
Yeah, what kills me too is they always say you can't help who you fall in love with. You can't help who you fall in love with. But when it comes down to a man having more than one woman, like
more than one woman. You can help that.
It's like somebody had their head up. All right, go ahead, sir.
Piggybacking off what y'all saying, get me right if I'm wrong, man. That all falls back to the these Christian churches, man. These leaders, man. You understand me? Telling the woman, yeah, Most High in Christ, letting our women, you understand me, go out there and be whores. You know what I mean? I yield, Cap. I yield.
Hey, so like if I could, the doctrine in the Christian church that fuels majority of the whores in the world is if you're not equally yoked. They pull that equally yoked doctrine, and being equally yoked in the scriptures is not talking about relationships. If you actually go and look at the scripture in context, it's not about relationship. But they'll tell you, sister, you're not equally yoked with that man. You make more money than him. You need to go get another man. You this, you that, you third. This is why you're going through the relationship, because y'all not equally yoked, and you need to get a man you're equally yoked with. You know what I mean? That is one of the main doctrines in the Christian church that they have flooded through our community that destroys the foundation of our community, which is the black relationship, which is black marriages. You know what I mean? And once again, just like everything in the Christian church, it's a scripture taken out. Not being equally yoked, the scripture actually said, I'm paraphrasing, Salakia, it says that you should not be unequally yoked with a heathen. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be try to be equally yoked with the white man. We shouldn't be trying to be equally yoked with the East Indian or the Asians or you know what I mean? Any other nation except our own people. But they done taken that and make it in our household. And so that way sisters think that they're better than brothers, sir. You know what I mean? Salakia.
Go ahead, officer.
You know, bounce off Officer Maya's point there. The Christian church also says, and this has been in, the theme in movies, women, thou art loose.
It's like it definitely be loose.
He wrote a book. There's a book called Woman, Thou Art Loose.
What kind?
Eddie Long, not Eddie Long, TD Jakes.
TD Jakes, sir.
Woman, Thou Art Loose.
PB Jakes.
That bitch is loose.
Power Bottom Jakes wrote a book. To advise women.
There's more on it?
Yeah,
Good.
Good night. I can't take listening to her tone. Her tone of voice make me a man. Listen, you want to jump through the screen. Like,
that's that demon on her. That's that David on her.
Like that.
Right.
On your rib angry.
Right. Hold on 1 second. Tazan, if I could, real quick.
I know we're trying to get through the video. That's why you need to get up with the ISUPK and get your masculinity back, man.
Right. That's
right. You.
Go ahead, play it, Rob.
My job for 15 years. I deserve a gift. There's nothing wrong with me getting a gift from my boss. And what is wrong with it? You should appreciate it. I'm the one that's holding it down in this house. If you don't like it, well, where you gonna sleep tonight? I wonder where you gonna sleep tonight. Where are you gonna sleep tonight? Because you're not gonna sleep here, because you're not gonna be throwing my gift that I received from.
Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming to you from y'all. Now you see why a brotherhood is so important.
Damn right, sir.
Because it'll be a brother like that get thrown out of his house. The manager and how to do what? Open up, you know what I'm saying, a barracks for this brother.
Damn right.
A brother open up his crib, you know what I'm saying, for a brother, so he don't have to sit there and be berated by an evil bitch like that.
Damn right,
You
sir.
listen, Black Hispanic Native Indian man, you being berated by your woman like that, you got a brotherhood waiting on you, man.
That's right.
ISUBK, you know what I'm saying? I'm the commander in Hana. We ain't gonna allow you for that, man. We'll open up our home for you, brother. You have a place to sleep, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you gonna get the fees, all that, you know what I'm saying?
Come to my yard's house.
It's like a run one.
So like I was just gonna say, the sister said, you won't be sleeping here tonight. She already made plans.
That's a black woman been trained in this society. That's her go-to move. Right. Like if she, you know what I'm saying, she paying the bills or her name on the lease, her go-to move, she been trained. You know what I'm saying? Get out.
Right.
Get out. That's right there is, you know, that's supposed to just destroy your world. And a lot of cats, it does destroy when they don't have a brotherhood to lean on. And when the white man know that, you know what I'm saying, which is why Jenny Honda said some years ago, a lot of you black women, not all, because some black women precious as hell, but a lot of you black women have become the lieutenant for white America.
Right.
You might as well go and be. A lot of you black women need to just go sit in the Ku Klux Klan meeting, throw your hood on, and be a part of the Klan meeting because you're a part of white supremacy.
That's right.
And you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Rakum Yala. Go ahead, bro.
What's so heavy about this is this just shows you that this woman thinks she's the head of the household.
Right.
When women aren't even supposed to be in that position.
That's
to
right.
Think that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But the brother like just gotta take control of his woman.
Damn right. I understand. All right. So y'all done?
I just wanted to
please
to touch on a point that it looked like she got some Walmart, you know what I'm saying, candy and flowers, right. or Walgreens or something.
He ain't even. So what you say? He ain't even get it. That
right. He ain't get the extravagant stuff.
Yeah.
He got the Walgreens special, you know what I'm saying, for $10, you know what I'm saying, all together. And she gonna put this brother out the crib because he
for that. He tearing the box up at work. Probably got her at the job necking. You know, if you don't know what necking is, you know what I'm saying. I can't break it down.
You said necking.
Necking. He got a necking at the work. Tearing the box up and gave us some of the cheapest gifts in the world.
1995.
Yeah, but when you a dumbass, it don't even matter. Now she can go home and destroy, you know what I'm saying, the cat that she got at home.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like this place is insanity, y'all. You understand? Well, yeah, well, somebody else had their hand. Come on, Lamar.
John, if I may, and this video just goes to show that black women, Hispanic, and Native Indians have more respect for their employers than they do the men that they lay with.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like men love like I've always believed that men actually love because we actually love women.
Right.
So we love our spouses. Women love their spouses depending on the things they get from the person that they're receiving it from.
That's it.
You feel me? Like this obviously his brother's so weak or whatever the case may be, that is true.
Yeah.
But he truly loved this woman, obviously.
That's it.
My point. And that's why he's so heartbroken and so soft or whatever, because he's so scared of losing her.
That's
But
it.
she don't love him because of who he is. She loved him for what he was giving her at the time.
Right.
And she found someone that was more qualified to give her the resources she wanted, which was, you know, the affection and all that, and then the gifts.
Yeah.
The gifts made her more she loved the person that gave her more gifts.
Yeah.
And that was her boss.
That's right.
And it just goes to show in today's society, whoever can give you the most when you're a black woman is who you are going to cling to. Not the one that actually truly devotes and loves you.
Yeah.
Of course, in his form of love is, of course, not the right type of love.
That's right.
But it's more than what her boss is doing.
Damn right. Get it, brother. Real fast. We're going to move on from this point. Any more on this video? I think we good.
Yeah.
What's next?
Good.
What's next?
Yeah, we good. Last but not least, we're gonna stay in this Valentine's Day, you know, aspect. We're gonna go to Sexy Red.
Oh,
you know, so the headline of Sexy Red's video is: Did Sexy Red's BF pull off a Valentine's heist for her?
No, bro. This is one of the ones you pull up.
Hit to your head.
This last one.
This is so disgusting.
What about Neo?
Neo. Neo.
We'll do that last.
Yeah, we got to talk about Neo. He got
not Neo.
We're not gonna let Neo go past.
Let's do this. We're gonna do Neo.
Saving grace.
Yeah, we're gonna say that one for
After that, we do Neo.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Talk about the
why.
Most romantic thing somebody did for me, it was my first boyfriend. I was just in high school. He was a little older than me. And it was Valentine's Day. I'll never forget. He robbed somebody and gave me the money and gave me the bill he stole. And it was just so sweet because he was out of breath and stuff. He's like, here, I just got this for you. I was like, oh, so sweet. Thank you. Because nobody never did nothing like that for me. He stole for me. So I'm like, oh, you did that for me, really? The most romantic thing somebody.
Like you can't. Okay, like you can't even.
Brother got his hand raised up. Go ahead. You want to talk about that?
Mike.
You know what he say? Would you steal from me? He said that.
Go ahead. Somebody else has something to say. Let the brother get it.
if I could,
please.
if that's how you measuring your worth, that should show that you are a horrible person. You have no worth at the end of the day. If you gotta literally like have something stolen from you and give it to you, and then you say, "Oh, that's like the best thing in my life," that just show you how she see how valuable.
Damn right.
Hey, so like I said, and to show you, like, people look at this as entertainment, but entertainment reflects reality. On Valentine's Day, for my slave, I was stationed in the Walgreens. You know what I'm saying? And at the Walgreens, I witnessed two brothers stealing Valentine's Day stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like the one brother, like I said, he had some teddy bears, he had candy, he had roses, he had balloons. And while the line was there and the security guard was over here blowing up balloons, I'm sitting at my station. The brother looked at me, I looked at him. I was like, you know what I mean? I go, what's up? And he kind of gave this little smile and his look, and he looked at the door. That nigga kind of gave me the shrug. And he walked right out clean in front of the security guard, walked right out the door. Then another brother came about 2 hours later, and he was nervous about it. He wasn't as smooth as the other brother. He was standing at the door, and the security guard saw him and went to confront him. They had an exchange back and forth. The brother lunged towards the security guard. The security guard ran back in Walgreens. I mean, you can't come back here. They brothers are literally out here on Valentine's Day. Still, I saw brothers from 70-something years old down to 16 years old running up in that store. I even saw a mother come in with her son, and I'm looking at the nature of how they looking at the gifts and everything. And her son was her Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? That season is an evil, demonic season out of one.
Listen, real quick, for the sake of manhood, so-called manhood, brothers will steal, you know what I'm saying, to please a whore. Because that's why you shouldn't be. This is why you black man, Hispanic man, Native, any man. This is why you shouldn't be celebrating the white man's holiday.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
Because
right.
in this society, if you don't get your woman a Valentine's Day gift, you ain't looked at as a man.
Right.
You understand? Like
Right.
that's what this society teach you. It's like it's the same reason why black men in the 80s and the 90s sold drugs. Because what did they teach us? That if you ain't got no money, you ain't no man.
Right.
So a cat he ain't gonna go work no job making $10 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Where he be considered a scrub by TLC. The white man working you. He work you through the media. You know what I'm saying? By pumping well, you a scrub, you ain't got your own. You know what I'm saying? He pumping that, and so now black man will say, I don't want to be considered that. So you know what? Even though if I get caught with these drugs, they're gonna give me 150 years for the sake of my man.
Right.
I'm a seller.
Right.
To get rich so I could be considered a man. You know, that's just what it is. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Proverbs 6:27 says a whore is a deep ditch.
Ooh.
And it says a strange woman is a narrow pit. Like that's what Sexy Red represents, a whore.
Come.
And if you know, I guarantee you the nigga was 20s. She's 15.
Yeah, come.
You know that she won't give the niggas age.
Yeah.
She gave her age
Right.
a little older. She's 15.
Right.
I guarantee you that a little older is 20 and up.
Come.
And rob the nigga for her.
For
And
her.
when they say a whore is a deep ditch, even the story you gave, these niggas is robbing and killing for the demon that is Valentine's.
Yeah,
That's
come.
That's it. For the demon that is a Valentine. That's
Come,
right.
come.
And that's what we learned. And she's saying that's the best.
Right.
Because that's what she believe is love. That's right. She believe is love is killing or robbing. She don't know if that nigga killed him, robbed him, stabbed him, whatever.
Right.
But you brought it to me.
Right.
And that's what men believe.
That's right.
That they like a lot of these cats is drug dealers because they know that women will love a drug dealer.
That's right.
And that even though the woman knows, the women be all prancy. You ever notice drug dealers, the ones they wife, they be prancy, nancy, stuff like that. But they love the drug dealers because of what comes with it. They don't think about the murder, the unaliving, the killing. And all she know is he loved me that much to kill somebody for me. And that's insane. And she's a roach.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. Glorilla is Bug's Life. She's ugly as shit. And that's a roach.
That is a roach.
She need roach spray.
Yeah,
Man, big shout out to Officer Ryan.
What's up, Ryan?
Just walked through the door, got fresh braids on. Going straight to the back. You understand? We like to call them thunder around here. All right. Where we at with it? You know what I'm saying? We got one more joint. Oh, hold on. Let me get Racom. Y'all go ahead, Racom.
Yeah, we gotta get this last story before we go.
I like you, sir. But it really just goes to show you that the demon comes out during these during the holidays.
That's right.
That's supposed to be a good time and just all loving and stuff, but it's really not. It's shown in the scriptures as well.
That's
a lot.
Damn right. All right.
What's his name?
Your brother just became officer.
You raising these brothers right, man. You raising these brothers right out
I
here,
can't
okay?
take the credit, man. My team, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
My team's strong. You know, my right hand, Officer Rhyme just walked through the door, second in command in Chicago. Up there, give him a hand. You know what I'm saying? Then the Lord done bless. The Lord done bless
That's my son right there.
That's right.
That's all. You took what I built.
Yeah. Then listen, you know what I'm saying? The brother been a hell of a
Hell yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? I remember when we first started the Chicago camp, before it was actual camp, me and this brother used to carry the damn crate with the big heavy ass battery, you know what I'm saying, from block to block. You know what I'm saying? I would carry a block. I'd be like, all right. It's your turn to carry it. Right or wrong, y'all.
You gotta get this work done.
You know what I'm saying?
Now imagine the cat don't want to do that.
Man, come on.
Imagine y'all carrying crates block to block and some cat don't want to do no work.
Come on, man.
Or act like it's hard to do some work or do some reading and do something like that, man.
Damn
Y'all
right.
do that, man.
Damn right. Damn
Amazing
right.
work, huh?
Brother should be praised for that, man. Get a brother.
That's
another.
right. Yeah.
All right, where we at with it?
Last but not least, we're gonna go over Neo.
Yeah.
He did something powerful when it comes down to how black men should really act and what we should do with these women.
Yeah, right. The one thing I like about Neo's whole attitude, like he really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
All the people that hate on him.
All you sisters watching, y'all get a lesson from this. Y'all listen. But read the caption. Read the caption.
Neo kissing his 3 wives on the backstage just before his performance.
Most High Christ. All three of them just backstage. Like, come here, daddy. Yeah, we love you, daddy.
Right.
Come
Don't
on, play the clip. Play the clip. Yeah, Neo. Yeah, Neo. Hey, look at them. They all walking. All in order. Give it up for Neo. Give it up for Neo. Give it up for Neo. You had your hand raised up in the back? Hey, brother.
Yeah, if I could again, pick up the round table of truth. ISUPK Iowa. You understand me? That goes to show you that this can be done. You understand me? A man can have multiple wives and your ribs can be in order, man. You understand? That's
So
all. I yield.
This guy been getting a lot of flack for this. This ain't the only video. You know what I'm saying? They got been talked about and basically demonized for a minute now about him having multiple women. You know what I'm saying? And the brother just don't care.
Yeah. Yo, he woke up a long time ago, he was married to one woman, got divorced because his infidelities, because he cheating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he said, you know what? I'm tired of that. I'm gonna just tell these women the truth.
Damn right.
I want more than one woman. The only cheating a man can do is when you don't tell your woman you want more than one woman.
That's right.
Tell your woman you want more than one woman, and woman, share your man.
Right.
They share, anybody can share. And you're all sharing your man anyway.
Right. Damn right.
You know what I mean? Listen, when you meet your man, this is what you sisters should do. When you meet your man, just tell the man that you don't mind if he has another woman. Just tell him out the gate. That'll do two things. Let's say if you don't want a woman, let's say if you don't want a man that has more than one man, that honesty will let you know if this is the man for you. And then if he do want more than one woman, you walk around, y'all got the freedom. Don't cheat yourself.
Right.
These are questions you should ask. You should say, look, and I'm trying to give you game. I'm giving you sisters game to even weed out to try to find the man that only wants one woman. That's rare. It's out there somewhere. It's out there. You know, you search out there. They out there, but it's rare. So tell that man when you in the courting phase with that man, just say, I don't mind if you have another woman, and he gonna say, oh, that's what's up. I either already have it, or that's something I want in the future.
Right.
And then you can make a decision. Don't cheat yourself.
Right.
But Neo said, man, I'm tired of it. I'm gonna live this more than one wife lifestyle. I guarantee he watched the Israelites. Guarantee he saw them Israelites out there gangster with it. Gangster. Yes, you gonna share me.
Right. Captain Tazaryach for 43.
Yeah. He a rapper. You think that? Captain Tazaryach with 43. Yeah, you gonna share. That's exactly what you gonna do. You get in my inbox talk about shalom. I like the way you break down them scriptures. You gonna share.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with that because this society, like you said earlier, this society this society applauds a gay man, a trans man, a bulldagger.
Right.
But a man say he want more than one woman. That's for some reason that's wrong.
Why do you think, if I could, Cat, why do you think it's so frowned upon for a man to have more than one woman?
I don't know if it's the freedom. I don't know if it's the freedom or if it's the catering to a woman's ego. The lie is better.
Damn right.
I don't know. You know, I don't know if it caters. Like it's almost like a woman, even a woman that knows her man is dipping, wants her man to say, I was out with the fellas. Wants her man to drench himself in alcohol to hide the sex. Wants his man to do everything to say, I wasn't sleeping with her. So even though she know that's what he's doing, because he will hide it, she feel like she got a little bit of power.
That's it.
I want to take all your power.
Damn right.
I want you to fully submit that you're gonna share me. That's what I want. Now, if you can do that, you'll have the best relationship in your life.
Right.
You won't be sad.
Man, listen, there's no way that we could play this video and be talking about what we talk about without going over a scripture that back of what we say.
Well, the first scripture I want to give for you sisters, the scripture, where that scripture say the woman that's jealous over another woman.
Damn right.
You get that one first.
Damn right.
These women ain't jealous.
Damn right. Somebody give for me Isaiah 4:1.
Get that one too. The one I'm talking about, I think it's Ecclesiasticus, which Isaiah 4:1. Yeah, they hate that.
Listen. That scripture make the women cringe.
I got you right here out of one.
The Lord had to put that in there.
Yeah, read that. Read that scripture. Yeah.
That's your favorite word.
That ain't what it means.
Right.
You know what they say?
But can you take care of it?
Right. But one thing about, the brothers at Real Nigga University, you know what I'm saying? What we say is, bitch, can you take care of me?
Damn right. Damn right.
What you bringing to me?
You get out there, go get that prize.
The man is the prize.
Yeah,
What's that athletic girl, the Olympic girl? Said her husband was the prize.
Simone Biles.
Simone Biles said her husband was the prize.
Right.
Think about that. She more popular, make more money, all of that. She said her husband because she knew better.
Yeah, right.
All you women got a man, your man is the prize.
That's it.
Facts. I'm sorry, you gonna say something?
Listen, you got people saying, all right, that was all I needed to hear. Turn him off. That's the end of the show.
That's good for me.
Turn that YouTube off. Get off of YouTube.
Yeah, that's called the tear. I want the wheat. Give me the wheat.
Right.
All the tears cut the live stream off. The wheat, watch it.
Hey, listen, it's some sister right now, you know what I'm saying, telling her man, you gonna keep watching these niggas every week. Because if you gonna keep watching them every week, then I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna leave this, man. I'm telling you straight up. They right now. This would stop a lot of brothers from coming into the truth. It'd be some woman who horn on. Will press them about, you know what I'm saying, the fact that you gonna join a group that believe in having more than one woman. Here's the truth, baby girl. God said a man can have more than one woman.
That's right.
God, G-O-D.
Like that video for Valentine's Day.
Please.
You either gonna be that nigga when that woman come and press you about another woman. You either gonna be that Valentine's Day nigga. And here's the thing. Deep down, right? Even like subconsciously, a woman wants to be checked. The nigga that's dicking your woman down on the side is checking the shit out of her.
Damn right. Yeah, that's
a woman wants to, she respects the checking. So when she come to you, the battle is on. Any brother coming to the truth will understand this. When you come and be an Israelite, every woman knows. If they don't know no breakdown, what comes with being an Israelite is more than one wife. They don't know John 3:16.
Right.
They don't know Jesus'
Neither do they care.
They don't even care about none of that.
Right.
All they care about, oh, you the more than one wife niggas.
Right.
Right? And so now the battle is on. You either gonna check her and lose her if you have to. And half the time, here, and for you sisters, half the time your man ain't even thinking about another woman.
Right.
When a brother coming to the truth, getting more than one woman ain't on his mind. You put it on his mind. And you can press a man so much that he say, well, God damn it, you giving me all the hell of having sex with another woman. I might as well go get her.
Right.
Now, if you didn't do that, he might not even get another woman. But as a brother, when that woman bring the battle to you, even if you don't want another woman, you got to battle her down and say, I will get one.
Right.
And you can't control it.
Right.
Period.
I'm right.
You understand?
Right. Let's get the scripture called.
Yeah, read that scripture.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 1.
No, not that one. The Ecclesiasticus one. I think I got it.
I got you, sir.
It said, I find more grief and sorrow as a woman jealous over another woman. That's Ecclesiasticus 26 and 6. Get that one.
I got you right here, sir. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26 and verse 6. But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman.
Let me tell you something, sisters. Your grief and sorrow is not going to stop that man from getting that woman. You can think, if that man want another woman, you could be sorrowful. He's still going to deal with her.
Yeah, God.
It's not going to change.
God.
You get with it. And here the part that tripped me out the most. Every sister is cool with being the new wife until what? Get another one. Until you get another one. Soon as they become the wife, this scripture come to fruition. They think it's time based. Well, we just got together. You can't just get with another one. Well, and ask her, when should I get one? 2 years from now. You gotta wait 2 years.
Give us some time.
You can't get another woman.
Right.
Once you now before that, she could be number 7.
Right.
Number 7. She could be number 7 in your book, and she cool with it. Then when she become number 7, number 8 is a threat to her.
Right.
When Neo kissed all of them on camera in front of everybody, and they walked off into the sunset, I guarantee he sang the hell out of them songs.
Oh,
you know how much motivation he's got to push in there? What? You know, he got these 3 wives coming up.
He gonna live a long life.
You don't have to make the decision of this woman is jealous. I'm not coming home to her.
Damn right.
Because that's really the other side of it.
Damn right.
Nobody wants to see, no husband. Let me tell you something, ladies. No husband wants to see his jealous woman. He's performing a duty.
That's a fact.
That's right.
He get in there, he just hunching. I gotta get this off. Brandon, do benevolence. Now, the woman that ain't jealous, them Valentine's Day, them hearts and flowers and all that. It ain't Valentine's Day, but she getting all the cards and the hearts and the love, pictures, and all that because she's not jealous.
Right.
You got to pick a lane that you want to be in. You can be the miserable wife. You could be the pleasant wife.
Right.
The scripture says, "Silent and loving woman is a gift from the Lord."
That's right.
When you jealous, you're telling that man that you're not a gift from the Lord.
Damn right, sir.
Let that sizzle in your spirit. That's all I want to say.
Give it up. Give it up. Man, read Isaiah 4:1.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 1.
Come on.
And in that day.
And what day?
In that day.
That day is right now.
Any day.
Wednesday.
Keep reading.
7 women.
How many?
7 women.
Go ahead.
Shall take hold of one man.
Shall take hold of what?
One man.
This one man that they take hold of. It ain't say they taking hold of him, you know what I'm saying, because he got money. You know what I'm saying? 7 figures. These sisters are taking hold of this one man off because of his wisdom. You understand? Because he have chose to obey, you know what I'm saying, the world's number 1 superpower, the Most High.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to see, you know what I'm saying, the value in what it is to be with a man of the Lord. These brothers here in the ISUBK, women going to see the value in that. Keep reading.
Right. Saying, we will eat our own bread.
They will do what?
Eat our own bread.
These women quick to tell you, you know what I'm saying, I know how to go out there and get it back. You know, ain't nothing wrong. Listen, Proverbs 31, a virtuous woman ain't about a woman being pretty.
Yeah.
You know,
that's the part they don't want to read about the virtuous woman.
Real talk.
That virtuous woman, she getting the field. She working. You
That's
know who
it.
she giving it to?
Go ahead.
A man.
That's it.
And that's how he known out in the gates by the work you doing.
Right. Right.
They stop at verse 10, y'all.
That's it.
You'll find a virtuous woman. Her price is above Ruby's.
Right.
Ruby got that.
You gotta, hey, that's why the Bible say precept among precept, line upon line.
Right.
You
Right.
can't just read virtuous woman and don't read the details that come behind it.
That's right.
The details that come behind it is a virtuous woman is a woman who has the skill and ability to make money, man.
right.
But they telling you in this society, the man got to make all the money and pay all the bills while she sit at home, lay on her lazy ass and don't do nothing. That's what they teaching these women. Rhyme, give them the mic, please. Go ahead.
You know,
Yeah.
she made bread, you know what I'm saying, with her businesses,
Damn
and
right.
she retired her husband.
Damn right.
And Wendy Williams had a problem with that, started shaming her, you know what I'm saying, on social media, on TV, whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Wendy
Because
Williams, all
Tabitha
things.
Brown retired her husband. You know what I mean?
Brother, if I woke up next to Wendy Williams, oh man,
What's these ribs of retired meat?
What has the Lord done to me? Look, I'll start crying like this, like a truck nigga that cry. Keep reading what you got.
Like God. And wear our own apparel.
And do what?
And wear our own apparel.
And she go out there, you know what I mean? She buy her own apparel, you know what I mean? Buy a home, furnish her own crib. She do all these things. Keep reading.
Kana Wakan.
Go ahead.
Only let us be called by thy name.
Only let her be what?
Called by thy name.
Now we reading this to you. Reading this to you out of the Holy Bible.
That's right.
This Bible that everybody claim to love, everybody claim they following, or whatever the case may be. Everybody knows the word of the Lord. Here's what the Most High is saying: only let me be called by thy name. And that woman gonna want to be called by that man's name because of the work that brother do in this truth. That's why she gonna.
Right.
You can see, you know what I'm saying, being called by these celebrities now. You don't want to be called by Puffy name, do you? You don't want to be called by none of these cats' name that you claim, you know what I'm saying, would make a man is because of the money that they got. You don't want to be called by that name. Keep reading.
Kana Wakan.
Go ahead.
To take away our reproach.
To take away they what?
Our reproach.
Baby mama. Instead of being a baby mama, you're gonna be a wife.
Right. Right.
See what I'm saying? Which is an honor and a glory.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Instead of having abortions, you're gonna get with a man and love to have children. You see what I'm saying? That reproach, that disrespect that black women haven't been receiving is gonna be wiped away. Keep reading.
That's it on that, sir.
Give me verse 2.
Verse 2.
Let's go.
In that day.
In that what?
In that day.
Read.
Shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious.
Right now, you know what I'm saying? The branch of the Lord, it ain't glorious and beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Because like Yak was just saying, we look at a man that's a homosexual, he get honor in America. You know what I'm saying? For sleeping with other men. You see what I'm saying? But a man who got more than one woman, he get downtrodden.
Right.
That day is over. That day is over with. Once again, the Lord said in the Bible, your agreement with hell shall be disannulled. That means us coming together with America, that contract being ripped up by the Most High. Right. And you now, you know what I'm saying, gonna follow these laws, statutes, and commandments that's in this Bible. That's
right. And I want to let y'all know that reproach is the first man that you had sex with and left. From that moment forward, is reproach. You've been with more than one man, you need your reproach taken away.
Yeah, come.
Don't. I don't care if you ain't had no kids. You slept with one man and you ain't with the same man. That's a reproach, according to the Lord. What did the Lord call that? Adultery.
Right.
So all y'all need your reproach taken away. Because what Mama Quad is saying is heavy about the kids. Yeah, these women be coming in here. I put this post on my Instagram. Let me see if I can find it real fast.
I shared that, Cap.
You shared that, right? You saw that post, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, let me see if I can find this post. I want to read this post real fast. Let me see if and a sister posted it. It's crazy how men have to be financially stable to date a broke woman with kids.
Damn.
Never noticed that?
Yeah, Kana Wakan.
Woman got one kid, 2 kids. She's single. You got to jump through hoops to get with this broad with kids.
And you got to
knowing you got to take. Yeah, you got to come in being able to take care of them kids.
That's 6 figures.
Yeah, them kids.
That ain't yours.
That ain't yours. it's an expectation to take care of the kids too. You want me? You gotta take these kids too. Full package.
Not to mention you got.
And they're gonna tell me I can't. If I got to take care of this baggage of your kids, why I can't have more than one woman? You bitching about my woman.
But then you can't
Well, I gotta
discipline the
raise your
kids either.
Yeah, then you can't discipline the kids. You ain't their daddy. Well, if I ain't their daddy, why am I paying for anything they got to pay?
Right.
This a brother. This ain't a kid. This a brother. This ain't
You can't eat their fruit snacks at night.
Now that's a little wild to eat the fruit snacks.
but I'm saying you paying the bill. These your kid. They not my kids. I can't go up to the cabinet. I'm gonna eat your fruits now.
But a woman
I'm gonna drink your juice, man. I'm gonna drink your honest kid's juice. Give me that goddamn juice. Get your little ass
A
home.
woman done been ran through by like 3-4 niggas, and she ain't had no kid, but she thinks she a prize. You're not a prize.
That's right.
The woman that's never been touched by a man is the prize.
That's right.
Everybody after that is a reproach.
That's it.
That's facts.
That's it.
Big facts.
That's
So
it.
let that sizzle in your spirit, ladies. You
Damn
ain't
right.
special because you ain't got kids.
Damn right.
You special if you never laid with a man. Because you know why? If you ain't laid with a man, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pay a dowry.
That's right.
Because you ain't never. I'm gonna pay a high dowry. Ooh,
Some G. We talking about G.
Don't let my spirit spot boil. That's about the sizzle in my spirit, my boy.
Hey, listen, Joe Muhammad said, for you sisters that keep asking what your dowry was, you should stop asking that. He said, listen what he said. He said, some of you sisters, I'm gonna give you away for a case of beer. A fifth of Jack Daniels. But you know,
because women like y'all live in a fantasy world since you was a kid. Since you were a kid, you lived in the fantasy world of the Ken doll you played with, or this fantasy marriage.
No doubt.
But you never put a man through the trials to actually earn you.
That's right.
Because you don't even know what it is to put a man through a trial.
That's right.
Because your father wasn't there.
That's it.
So now when you come into the truth, yeah, we're gonna take away all the kids you got, all the men that you done been with, and all that stuff like that. But all of that is a reproach.
That's right.
And the man that you get, which is more precious than fine gold.
That's right.
What was it, Isaiah 14?
No,
it's not 14, right?
Isaiah 3 and 12.
Yeah, Isaiah 3 and 12. So I make a man more precious than fine gold. I know it's 22. I just can't remember the chapter off the top of my head. When it says I'll make a man more precious than fine gold, he's the gold. You're the reproach. And he gonna take your reproach away.
Damn right.
But and what's beautiful about that scripture, them women say, we don't want nothing from you but you to take the reproach away.
Damn right.
Because when a woman that's single, look, there's a woman on, I can't remember her name, but she was online and she's single because she chose to chase her success. That she's having a baby through in vitro. Erica K. Williams. Right, she's having a baby through in vitro. You know why? Because she's a reproach.
Yeah, come.
Even with her so-called economic success, she can't find a good man. Because she's a horrible woman. She needs somebody to take her reproach away. But she's so prideful, she won't do it. So reproach ain't got nothing to do with kids.
Right.
If you lay with a man, you need your reproach taken away.
Right.
That's bars.
Damn right. Listen, man, I want to give it up. Captain Tazaryach, give him the brother another hand.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I love it. I need to come around. Y'all bring something different.
Yeah, if you could, man, let everybody know where to reach you. You know what I'm saying? What you got coming up and all.
Most High Christ. We got of course you can find me on Capt Tazaryach TV, Cross the Line Radio. My Instagram is Tazaryach. All my social media is Tazaryach. We got a documentary coming out with the guy with the white boy Tyler Oliveira. I do got a couple of debates coming up rather. Just look for that. And that's it. And make sure you pay your tithes.
That's right.
Pay your
It's
tithes.
just like it's wrong to be a homosexual. It's wrong not to pay your tithes. And you looking at men that pay their tithes.
Damn right.
And so you should pay your tithes. Your tithes go to isupk.com.
That's it.
We are the priests and prophets that have earned the right to require your tithes.
Damn right.
Let's
That's
pay them
right.
tithes.
Damn right.
Damn right. Man, just the water again, Cap. You know what I mean? Throwing out with me, you know what I mean? Want to give it up to my amazing hosts that rock it out with me every week. To my right, Officer Lamar Yala, you know what I'm saying? about that. Oh,
John Con. Everyone that's watching the Roundtable of Truth, Real Link University, make sure to go like, follow, share, subscribe to all our social medias. There's so many out there. Without what we doing and y'all support, it's not gonna keep growing.
Right.
You understand? The truth is something that's always gonna keep growing and continuing as long as we have your support. You understand? Go make a donation to Roundtable of Truth, Cash App. You understand? We're gonna keep getting more equipment, making it look more fly than it already is.
Right.
You understand? You might cop a nice shirt from your obviously Don with Real Nigga University. Who knows? You understand? So go ahead.
Give it up. Right. To my left, we got Officer Don in the building. You know what I mean? Brother that make all the fly gear.
That's right.
Don, tell everybody where they can get that fly gear from.
DiversityMall.com.
Damn right, man. To my far right, we got Officer Iwalum in the building. Iwalum, you got anything?
Yeah, Comic-Con. If everybody could tune in on the Roundtable of Truth channel February 27th, we got the War Report where you get all your information about World War III and what you should be doing. We definitely gonna give you updates on what they don't tell you no more. You don't hear nothing about the Ukraine war anymore. So we definitely gonna update you on that. So everybody just tune in February 27th.
Damn right. Also want to give it up to Officer Maya. Maya, you got anything?
Hey, Con, sir. So tune in every Thursday night, ISUPK Chicago history class. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's the night the general, tune in to General Mahaiman's class, every scripture breakdown class on Thursday night. You know what I'm saying? And also tune in every Saturday to ISUPK Chicago Sabbath service. You know what I'm saying? Where we break down the scriptures and actually teach you our history. You know what I'm saying? We start from Genesis to Revelations in the Hebrew, and then we give you the English translation so you can understand what's going on. If you Black, Hispanic, and Native American, this Bible is your history, and the Sabbath service is the best place to get one of the best places to get a chapter by chapter, verse by verse breakdown of where you came from. So,
Give it up. I also want to give it up to my technical team over there. Officer Ramawan, give him a hand. New member to the technical team, you know what I'm saying? Officer Bonaya, you know what I'm saying? Well, I would say all you other brothers' names, but there's too many of you niggas in here tonight. I got a group of Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men in here with me.
Right.
We got liquor. We might step out to somebody's club and take it over. You know what I'm saying? Go holler at a bunch of beautiful Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian women. I don't know. It's our choice. You know what I'm saying? Here's what we won't be hollering at. We won't be hollering at no white women tonight.
Damn right.
We're going to take a pass on Sarah.
Right.
On Becky.
Right.
Becky with the good head. What is
right.
it? We good on that.
She ain't got no damn good
I
head.
know, but that's just what they say. Becky with the good head. The good head for us is nappy head. Kinky head. That's how we like our head. You understand? So other than that, man, I'm Captain Marvel Quad, under Commander Jenny Yohana. This has been a Round Table of Truth special edition. Big shout out to Capt Tazaryach again. We out. Shalom.
That's right.
Don't miss out on the opportunity for a quality leather jacket. Yatazar Pale X Diverse City is introducing their Real Nigga University Letterman jacket. Don't be the only one without one. Order yours today. www.diversitymall.com. Oh yeah, and they take Afterpay. So get yours today.
But now check it out. You got the 1969 on that side. Look at that one West emblem on that side right there. Look at that. Look at that. That's real ice drip, like real leather dripping. You got the back. And then, if anybody ever questioned us putting nigga on the jacket, you got Acts 13:1 engraved right here on the front.
Shout out to Yara Don out in Chicago with these badass sweatshirts. I look good as shit in it. Goddamn it. Y'all should go get one. These badass sweat hoods. UPK Nigga University.
Hoodie season. Used to pick a switch before I took a beat. Now forget the stick, it ain't what you thinking. Just feel like hoodie season. It's hard on my sleeve.